Hello, everyone. Welcome to Star Wars alternate timeline, where Anakin Skywalker is the Grandmaster of the new Jedi Order and also the new Galactic Republic under the rule of his wife, Supreme Chancellor Amidala. But as we're moving closer towards the end of season one, episode 11 is going to be where the heroes will discover things is not what it seems to be. But also, we have a new player that's joining us, and and then she'll probably be moved joining us again for season two. However, I will stop recording the season for season one, and we'll end at the end of this season itself. It's episode 12. Then after that, we'll just focus on other things, and this is just merely for the audience to actually watch until that season. That's it. Okay, Vasil Cat, I want you to actually introduce your character to the party.
Hello everyone, my name is Nyan. My character name is called the Silk Cat. She is a Mandalorian, human Mandalorian to be precise. And aside from that, this is the way.
All right. So Vasil Cat is a Mandalorian. So to actually introduce her character into the world and into the story, she is here to actually seek out a friend, a companion that she heard went missing, captured apparently by the Sith. The moment she actually heard this news, she traveled to planet to seek out information. She was also Vasil Cat was also involved in another campaign of mine, which is every Wednesday night at 8:30 p.m. EST. She joined that session for only one episode, and then she got a number of leads. She found the information that she actually needed, and that actually led her towards Alderaan, where she actually disguised herself and worked as a normal worker, bringing in transport of Bacta provided by the Selkaf species. And then she actually wanted to seek out the person that knows where the Sith is actually holding Anduin, the Jedi Padawan that was missing, which is also Basil's cat friend. Now, moving straight into the city of Alderaan, Vasil Cat, you can choose to either go straight towards the Alderaan housing or going straight towards the warehouse. The Aldron housing will actually give you leads and actually building the relationship between you and the other workers, as they might even open up their relationship with you as they're getting closer and closer and they don't see any threat or any misdeeds coming from your character. Or you could go straight towards the warehouse and work there as a new worker and then try to actually speak to the others of where the rebel base is. So, Mr. Cat, do you want to go to the Aldron housing or the warehouse?
I will die. For this, I am disguised, right? I'm not wearing my
Yes.
Mandalorian armor.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are
okay. Then
disguised.
I will go for the first option.
All right. Heading straight towards the Aldron housing, Basil Cat. You walk around, you mix around, you mingled with the crowd, you mingled with the people. Okay, the resolution for the map is actually really high and it's a really huge place. Okay. Now, Vasil Cat, you're within your apartment. It is still early in the morning. You have yet to actually go and work your way up. You actually just started like a week working within the warehouse. You're building that relationship with all the other alien species that you found here on Alderaan. Then, as you look at yourself, you prepare yourself, you go straight to the mirror, and then after that, you head straight out towards the halls itself. Now, let me see if you got control. Okay, all right. Okay, Vasil Cat, your neighbors is always well known to you. You can see the Qatar, two Qatars, a brother and sister, working on Alderaan. At the left side of the room itself. They are close to you. They have accepted you as you actually entered. And then, even though you've been working here all this time, and all this while, you just wanted to figure out where And how if the person that's actually working for the rebels, came? Vasil Cat, to you?
Okay, so currently I'm in my own room, right?
Yes, you are in your own room right
And
now. Further towards the
uh,
south, actually.
okay, so my question is that what time of the day is it right now, and is it my day off, or is it like
Okay.
what time before I start work?
It's not your day off. You're going to be starting work soon, perhaps another 2 more hours. It's actually right now 7 a.m. You can actually head over towards the Qatar room itself to meet Sirbu, the Qatar, or the brother Hartir.
Is it towards my left or right?
Towards your, if you're looking at the map, right, it's to your left.
Okay, then I will head towards my left. I will go out. I'll lock my room as usual. Then I go to the room
Mhm.
and I'll knock on the door. Hey, Kata, you up?
Okay, Qatar is a name of the species. It's the race. So calling them
Oh,
Qatar could be quite
sorry. Oh,
racist.
okay. I thought that was a
Okay.
name. Sorry, I thought that was a name.
Okay. But when you went
Hey,
out
there's
from
so
your
many
room,
races in Star Wars. Okay, I don't think can remember every single species. Okay.
trust me, I've been making Star Wars for years of my life, decades actually, decades of Star Wars RPG, and I don't even remember, and I don't even know many of the races except for the main ones. So main ones meaning that which is the Rhodian standing behind you, looking down, actually leaning down, looking towards the streets of Alderaan, and to his right is an Aqualish. Aqualish is people like a looks like a walrus. You can see the big teeth protruding out from the mouth of this Aqualish. Aqualish and Rhodians are considered species where Rhodians like have this like trumpet type now nose or mouth and like big
Mm-hmm.
like buggy eyes. Then you can see Roras. You know him as Roras. Roras speaking to you. If you sound like, when you try to put your mouth out like a putty mouth and you say, yeah, so Vasil cat, good morning to you. I'm actually doing it right now. I'm actually putting my mouth further forward and putting in a low tone voice. Vasil cat, where you going?
Oh, just looking for some place to hang out before work start. Well, it's gonna be a long day. Might as well make it worthwhile, right?
They say, yes, I'll be seeing you at your job later on. I'll be seeing you soon.
Be seeing you.
Okay, you knock on the door. As you knock on the door opens, and you can see Sirbu opening the door, and then she said, "Ah, morning to you, Vasil Katz. Come, come. I have prepared some refreshment before we head off to work."
Oh,
And
perfect.
she urged you to come towards the small table and the chair. And you see the brother, slightly darker hair, darker skin, and Harkir. Harkir offered you a cup. Here, Vasil. This would actually give you more energy for today's work.
Yes, this is perfectly exactly what I needed to start the day. What was it? Is it like a drink or is it like a meal or what is
It's
it?
more it's more like a milk coffee, but it's more like a Qatar style of milk coffee. Like Ipoh white coffee kind of thing.
Ah, okay. Yes, yes. Your specialty. I knew it. I wouldn't miss it for the whole entire galaxy. I will accept this gracious offer. And I start drinking it.
You start drinking it. And after drinking it, then you see Hartil start looking at you and said, Vasil, you have been working with us for about a week now. And you've been telling us even about the place that you come from and the planet that you came from. So during this time for Silcat, you did actually lie to them. You lied to them about the planet that you're from. You lied to them about a family that you never have. You lied to them about everything else because you're here to actually figure out who among these people is actually working for So Guerrero. That's all you're actually looking for.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, my parents, they are all kind of, all over the place. Me as a little girl of me as the older sibling of my family, I have to be the breadwinner of my own family. So it's like that's where I started working. I kind of like go here and there, but hey, working here seems to be the how do you call it, the good choice I have ever did. Is like the pay is good. I have good neighbors like both you and you. It's like what more could I ask for? Come on, coffee. Oh my god, who could deny your coffee?
They laugh. Then perhaps one day that you could actually follow us back to our planet. We have a number of these, and Alderon been trading with our planet for quite some time now.
Oh wow, you would invite me to that? Then I will gladly accept your offer. Thank you very much.
Yes. Perhaps one day even you can head over towards the outer rim. It's within the Kuali sector. Uh, the Kuali sector or the Qatar. You can head over to Qatar planet. Yes, we are the Qatars, but our planet is called Qatar. So yeah, that's it. But we shouldn't waste any time. It's like then you notice that the sister actually went over towards the kitchen, pour more of the coffee, the milk coffee into her carrier cup, and then decided to actually sling it, and then look to her brother and to you. I think we should actually head off towards the warehouse.
Yeah. As much as as much as I want to continue this conversation, words can't get themselves done, right? Then you just see that she's just like laughing, like oh well, I guess it's time for us to go now. Well, then you just see that she get up. Vasil just get up from her seats, and then like take her backpack and everything, and then it's like, all right, I will see you there, all right? Don't be late.
Ah, yes. Do not be late, she said. Then you all actually head out towards the warehouse and then took a normal. You took the subway, of course, or perhaps, and then a simple, like, train station. And even then, you took the simple transport heading straight towards the warehouse, which isn't really that far, which should roughly only perhaps only take like 30 minutes of your time, Vasil. But as you arrive, you decided to actually wear your uniform and start doing your job. But also, meanwhile,
Okay, wait. Just one question before you move the scene. Who is my contact? Is it Jajo or is it anyone or am I on this on my own?
you will figure it out later after this scene.
Okay, okay.
hmm All right, okay, now let's go. Meanwhile, at the diplomat's office of Alderon, Jajo, he looked at Bale Organa. You head over towards the table. Then Bale then said, Jajo, if you could actually find the culprit and those that is working together with Sir Guerrero, this would perhaps help you the most. But this uniform actually have some sort of tracker and feed. And then from here is on your own. I believe that Aslin and Leia will be monitoring your progress from within one of the security rooms. There's a small chip within the pocket of your uniform where they could actually see what you see. Then Leia then spoke out and said, Uncle Bill, even though I would like to actually join Jajo at the warehouse, but I'm quite known to a number of people within the galaxy because thanks to my father, of course, I would actually stay within the security room to actually monitor Jajo's progress. But then Leia then turned to Aslin. Aslin, Bazine. She looks at both of you, Bazine and Aslin. The two of you. Do you have anything do you want to do? Do you want to follow Jajo towards the warehouse? The two of you is not known to those the people of Alderaan. But to them, I am known because of my father. You could actually, either two of you could actually stay with me at the security room and monitor Jajo's progress and then assist him from there, or the two of you perhaps could actually enter. But Leia then turns to you, Aslin, and he said, Sixmund and Arushi, Sigismund and Arushi will be there together with Jajo. Jajo, you'll be taking Arushi and Sigismund at, yes, and Arushi and Sigismund will follow you, Jajo, towards the warehouse. Okay, Jajo. Okay, now it's your turn. Okay, roleplay.
Hmm. Mr. asks, do we have any coordinator? Since you have tracking, maybe something like you notice, you can inform me early.
At this very moment, Jajo, the current coordinator, is not there. And we'll just be monitoring you, of course. But everything in here there will be up to you. Make some friends, get too close to them, and if you see anybody suspicious that is working on the Bacta tanks, you could approach them. But I want to show you something. There was a new worker that actually joined the warehouse previously. She arrived on Alderaan, then decided to actually work at a warehouse personally, and she stayed at her apartment. Do you have any idea who this person might be? Then, after Bel Organa gave you the information about this person, obviously, she is not called Vasil Cat. She probably changed her name during that time. But from her appearances and her face, okay, Jajo, roll for insight.
Inside, inside.
Whoa, Nat. First Nat of the day. Jajo, the moment you look at her face, you recognize her immediately. Her name is different though in the data pad, but you know her as Vasil Cat, a Mandalorian bounty hunter scout. You worked with her before. You worked with her before, and that was a long time ago though.
Yeah,
But
when I
now,
spacing around.
yes. Okay, you can wing it here and tell Bale that you know her personally, or you wait until you meet Vasil Cat at the warehouse. But you're unsure at this very moment why is she there. But Vasil do not simply work for a warehouse just because she wants to change her profession. She is there definitely looking for someone based on your insight. Is she there to actually capture a criminal? Is she there to actually apprehend a known suspect? Because she's working for the New Galactic Republic. I mean, was working for the New Galactic Republic.
Jajo see the list, then he say, hmm, interesting. Then everyone can notice he ponder a bit, then later, I shall keep note of this. I shall proceed. Hopefully we can get good result as soon as possible, but I doubt I can get trust in just 1 or 2 days.
Then we'll work your way up from there, Jajo. Well looks to you. Then Leia said, Jajo, if there's anything that happened, anything that might jeopardize your safety, we'll jump in. But if that happened, then all this that you're doing right now will be off.
True,
So
because if
hopefully,
it, true, because if my safety is jeopardized, it means they are there.
yes. Good luck, Jajo. And may the force be with you. I'll be monitoring you from the feed that you'll be giving, and be listening through everything.
Gracious. Bow and move out.
Okay. Then you move out. Then you move yourself here towards the door.
No, they say no before that. So both of you, oh sorry, 3 of you. So what's the like shake his hand a bit. What's your state? What are you doing here? You going to assist me or coordinate?
Okay, because Viscount is not here, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
roleplay Tualu immediately. Tualu said, Avril were monitoring your progress through the communications room, together with Leia Skywalker.
Ah, great. At least someone can oversee something that I overlook in case.
Alright. Okay, now you can roleplay with
Jajo.
Azlane and Bazin.
Then he said, so Aslin, that's it. Miss not a espionage specialist, but when come to mechanic, I can do things, so I can use it as my cover. You? He point at you too.
It's up to you how to convince the others of your valuable services. So I would leave that decision up to you to decide what's the best entry. You could use, yes, your skills as an engineer or even make things as you go. It's up to you, not up to me to decide.
Ja
What about you,
Jajo
Vizzy?
face palm, then he say, Jajo face palm, he say, as such, you're not joining me. Enough said. Then he go, Bezin.
You have pockets. You have pockets and or some sort of toolkit you must bring with you, yes?
Of course.
I shall hide within such things.
I don't mind, but I'm sure if we unlucky, they have X-ray, this and that. That's all. The best we can do is we put you nearby, then you infiltrate from somewhere. Just saying. Since we have Hualu as a coordinator, maybe he can assist.
Am I able to roll insight on the likelihood of Bazine getting caught in like detection or something? If he was to hide in Jajo's pocket?
Okay, let's roll for it. Insight. I mean, Bazin can roll for insight.
Oh man, still better than nothing.
Okay.
Oh, okay, better than mine.
Non-natural 20.
Yep.
Right. Okay, Aslin, to you first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to you, Aslin, you could actually stay with Leia with the communications room and tell Jajo what needs to be done as you communicate with him. Or you could actually also wear the same uniform and infiltrate together with Jajo.
Hmm.
That is what you're actually thinking. Okay, you can stay in the room, monitor this from the feed, or join Jajo. But for Bazin is small enough to hide anywhere within the warehouse, the crates, shirts, or wherever. And it's like, one of those like engineer or technician shirt in real life where you zip up and down, like all the bottom for
Something like
safety
jumpsuit lah.
purposes. Yeah, like a
Right?
jumpsuit kind of thing. So Bazin could actually like hide inside, and as long as he doesn't jump out, or if he wants to hide anywhere within the warehouse, he can, because his stealth will actually have advantage. And or he can actually stay with Jajo inside, and his stealth will still have advantage. So it won't actually really affect. So actually, Bazin could still follow Jajo.
Hmm. As such, our team are settled. Who's coordinator? Who's in the field? That's such, just
Okay,
get ready and have a good rest for tomorrow.
okay, Aslin, you role play
Coordinator.
first
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
based on your insight.
Yeah, yeah. I basically look at the senator and tell him, "Can you prepare another set of uniform? I might want to do a separate infiltration alongside Jajo just to be on the safe side. He might need backup on the inside. Bazine is good that he's going to be there, but one person is not enough."
Okay, he pressed the radio and then said, "Lieutenant Barrow, another uniform, please, for Aslin." And you hear from the radio, "Very well, sir." They say Barrow actually. Sorry, Ramage, wait out. And go into the room and pass it to you, Aslin.
Mm-hmm.
Here's an extra uniform for Aslin.
I take it from him and I thank him for his service.
And I do suggest no lightsabers or blasters. You have to go in empty handed.
Oh, most definitely, yes. I'll leave my blaster and lightsaber with my apprentice.
Your apprentice is joining. She's working as
Oh,
a junior
oh, sorry,
warehouse
sorry, sorry.
worker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll give it
Then
actually to.
Leia walks over, pass it to me, Aslin.
Oh, okay. I just pass it to her. I was gonna pass it to
Okay.
Hualo, but
Yeah, Leia took your blaster and also your lightsaber
mm-hmm.
and put it nicely next to her belt.
Will you need to take my light dagger as well? Or do you think I can hide it within myself? It does have a special property called hidden, which gives
Mhm.
it advantage on being hidden.
You already have advantage of being hidden in Jajo's jumpsuit, so it's going to be advantage on top of advantage. So there's going to be three advantage rolls. Yeah. So actually, you don't have to worry about that as long as you don't jump out of Jojo. But if he puts you nicely in a place where you can hide yourself, should be no problem.
Sweet.
Tualu
Yeah.
then said, Tualu said, then I will monitor you all from there. We must make sure that the Bacta is not given and taken by Sol Guerrero's rebels.
Then
Mm.
Jajo also suggest something. Means I also go in without any gear except the basic for me to use a basic tech. My armor and my harness shall come in at different time through courier. At least it won't bring in suspicions. You may put your saber or whatever equipment you need inside.
Hmm. You can. I will basically ask General Leia to pass my blaster and my saber to Jajo so he can conceal it within him and smuggle them on the inside.
Just to clarify, your blaster is how big?
It's a
Regular,
blast.
yeah, regular, about the same size as Han Solo's blaster.
I remember you have a rifle, not blaster. So funny. Never mind. Because you
Blaster
said
rifle. It's a blaster rifle. It's not a pistol. You change unless you change your equipment though, of course.
I've been using the normal blaster. I gave the rifle to at that time RT. I
Okay,
kept the
so if
pistol. I kept the pistol, but not the rifle.
so strange. I
okay,
remember you kept the rifle. No, never mind.
Yeah,
it's okay.
yeah.
Doesn't matter.
It even says like blaster carbine and yeah.
Okay, you pass the pistol to Jajo, and if it's a and because Blaster Carbine can, so I'm not too sure how Jajo is gonna hide this because Blaster right pistol is not well cannot be hit nicely, and even lightsabers.
Do a die hard
Lightsaber,
thing. Blow it on your back.
lightsaber, you still have a way to how to say, rapid this and that. Just say it's a flashlight or whatever. Blaster is too obvious, especially through X-ray.
Blaster is gonna be hide. I don't know sure how you're gonna hide it. You can't hide it in your tunic because Bazine is already hiding inside your jumpsuit. So you're gonna have a lot of items inside your jumpsuit, which is gonna look really weird to a lot of people.
Better not risk it and just go in with Bazid. I'll basically find a way to find weapons for myself.
Aslin and doesn't need lightsaber. The Force is his ally.
Oh God! Don't jinx it. Oh, okay. I can smell that I'm gonna get killed here. I've been
Hey, come
jinxing
on,
y'all.
if Ezra Bridger can fight like regular thugs with just his bare hands, I mean, I'm sure you can.
Like,
Yeah, Jajo is only have strength of 0, and then I only have intelligence of 4. Con is
So
just
I
something.
so I suggest you don't bring the lightsaber and the blaster. Just leave it to Leia. Leia will just hold it.
mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah, in a sense, they will be nearby. They can drop pot in instead.
Not gonna be that easy. There's no drop pods in Star Wars. It's not
Yeah, I
Warhammer
thought you
40,000.
like
It's not
Warhammer.
Warhammer. Okay, so all right. Okay, so after you're all done, then you actually all left. Tualu decided to actually leave. Then Arushi was so happy to actually wear her jumpsuit, and then she actually managed to hit her lightsaber like between her jumpsuit. It doesn't look so obvious because her lightsaber is actually really small. It's a shorter lightsaber. It's not really a long lightsaber. It's a shorter. So she was actually able to put it. But Sigismund, otherwise, he doesn't really carry any blaster. He said that I just need my knife and that's all I need. That's what Sigismund said. So they all actually like followed and started to go straight towards the communications room. So they actually all walk towards the command center room. Jajo actually got himself ready to make sure that everything is in place. And then from here, Leia then explained to you, Vasil, okay, let's put cuisine here. Okay, now, and then also Jajo here. Okay, Jajo, you look at the screen, which is this one. What you saw the screen. And everybody else also saw what you see. And then after that, then Leia put the lightsaber and have your blaster here on the table, Aslin.
mm-hmm.
And then Leia then said, Jajo, what you're doing is really brave, but you have to be careful out there. We're not too sure who's going to be the enemy and who's going to be the friend, but it's going to take some time. And then Leia looks at you, Aslin. You're wearing your jumpsuit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have any weapons on you. Then Leia then said, where you're going, Aslin, the Force will be your ally.
Mm-hmm.
But Okay, then Bazin then jumped on top of Jajo, then slowly slid himself into the jumpsuit. But then, this is going to be your first day, Jajo. As you head out, it's still morning. Then Leia said, okay, from here we'll monitor everything. So please head out, the both of you.
Mm-hmm.
Arushi is already out, of course, following Sigismund as they actually head out and then started to move.
Mm-hmm. We'll see you at the end of today. As he basically makes his way out and follows Arushi and Sigismund.
Mhm. Yes, Sigismund, Roach old character. Okay, now as you all actually head towards the warehouse, as you all head towards the warehouse itself. Okay, meanwhile,
I'm
Vasil
just,
Cat
I'm having so much fun imagining Basin inside Jacho's shirt.
squirming inside, your little head picking outside from the jumpsuit.
Just I am just imagining all the things that Jajo is doing to like like when he's walking and then he's just walking and then you are just inside, it's like getting rubbed against his abdomen or something. I don't know, man. I'm imagining a whole lot of
So
different things right now.
that is where when Jajo meets you, right, Vasil. That is where you're gonna say, "I'm not too sure whether you're excited to see me or there's something in your shirt."
No, it's bulging. It's bulging. That's all.
No, I mean, if he's grabbing Jajo from the back, Jajo would look like as if he has a hunchback. Then people would wonder, what happened to your hunchback?
You know what's the worst thing that happened? It's
What?
like the pants, the zip pants open, and you see a big head suddenly comes out, like a small little head coming out of the pants.
I never know. I never know Gungan's anatomy is like
No, no,
No,
no.
no. Do the whole Austin Powers thing. Like somebody's watching you, rubbing their eyes. They're like seeing you giving birth and stuff like that. And they're like saying, "Put your hands up," and like you see two full hands basically showing. Oh God.
Yes, but well, now let's go to the scene itself. Jajo, you're walking around the warehouse. You have your task, checking each and every transport truck. The transport truck itself is actually being slowly being maintained. You can see one particular alien species actually going around and then checking on the truck. Normally, routine, standard routine. Most of the time, they're actually walking around. Then
Oh,
one person actually walks over to you, Jajo, and said, "Ah, you must be the new employee that arrived from Naboo. Nice to meet you.
and then Jajo put his thing down, stand up, stand nicely. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jajo.
My name is Chuchu Loso.
Hey, good to meet you, Chichuloso. Supervisor or he means want to know in which line he's working. Which
His
position?
Chuchu Loso is so-called the supervisor. And then you can actually see that this Weekwe, Weekwe is a name of the species, of course. His face is like he's like shriveled face. Perhaps due to the sands of Tatooine, you think to yourself, but he seems to be an honest Weekwe. Weekwe has always been known to work with the Huts, to work with the gangsters, and that mindset have put a number of Weekways to join the many thugs and pirates of the galaxy. But not this Weekwe, of course. But you can
And since
actually roll
Jajo
for insight. Both you and Bazin roll for insight on this Weekwe. Chuchuloso.
still new, so not familiar.
Yes. Bazin, you don't sense anything wrong with this Weekwe. This Weekwe seems to be speaking in normal tone. He doesn't sound like he's being very aggressive to Jajo. He's just telling Jajo, like, hey, you're working on the truck, and hopefully everything's okay. If you got any questions, come back to me. But you can't say anything yet, Jajo. Weekwe, I mean, sorry, Bazin, until Kokoloso is away. But then Chuchuloso then walks over to the other side and then talking to another person. as your day. Okay, now Jajo and Bazin, you can roleplay.
Okay, my turn. Okay, as he doing the uh he just make a simple report. So today, like his maintenance this one, and then the car number, so that I have idea. Sorry,
The
three
car
things.
ID.
Mm. The truck ID.
Hmm.
It means what he found, and then it means every information is important. You never know actually this one relate to something.
All right. Okay. You're still here within the garage. Okay, Jajo. You'll still be at the garage until you decide to actually go do another action. Meanwhile, Vasil Cat, you're inside the cafeteria.
Can I just make one request from coordinator?
Mm,
It means any place
okay.
to drop Bazin at least so that he can move around, do his thing investigation.
Okay. This place has a lot of open spaces, Jajo. If you want to place Bazin in a safe spot where he can hide, I do suggest you roll for your perception
Oh,
within this garage itself. Roll perception. Okay, 17. All right, Jajo, there's only one place you think that you can actually put where Bazin is safe and is able to hide. One is here, this room. Okay.
the tank room. It means all the black oil,
Yes.
everything,
All the
maintenance room.
oil, all the maintenance slicks and stuff. Or even the best place underneath all the trucks. All the trucks that you see here, underneath it, underneath the truck. He's small enough to hide within the engine parts of the trucks.
Okay, now I'm going to player talk.
Mhm.
Uh, player talk to Izzat. So do you want to play Metal Gear Solid or how?
Metal Gear Solid song. Toot, 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 toot.
Because you can use a box then transport him around.
Snake. No, not Snake. Buzzing. Buzzing. Game over.
Oh
Well,
shit, Herbert, no. No, I talking to play because I want to know which is option. At least I take it as a character talk already. Brazil also no. So your choice.
I don't know. I don't see a lot of things that look like they would like just be sitting around on the floor.
Correct. Actually,
Mhm.
current as per map, there's two objective. I think I be here in the cargo to look around people and stock. I would prefer you go to the command area. It means the system to hack or get data, extract data, what we call. Or the beta area to
Honestly,
uh-huh.
I
you can
think it's
technically achieve both him getting into the command area and also staying hidden. Just grab one of the empty barrels and pull a Metal Gear Solid thing saying, boss, we got a mysterious delivery. I was just told to put it in the command deck and put him somewhere like closer to the computer so he can hack it while inside the barrel.
Why would anybody bring a barrel to a command center?
I
I already say
mean,
You
cardboard
mean this?
box.
You mean this command room? Why
yeah,
would one?
exactly.
Why would a
I don't know.
barrel
That's
be
just
inside a command room?
I don't know. I'm just throwing suggestions.
Or I understand, but no, you just think logic. I already say cardboard.
Logic, logic.
Okay, never mind.
well.
So
I,
you
I'm not
suggest
very good with technology, so I'm not sure if I'm the best person to hack into this.
in that case, you'll be supervising around, hide somewhere here in the cargo. At least feel the intent. Anyone does anything suspicious? How about that?
You know what you guys might as well just be what's the word called again? Just two what was the word? Two mind in one body. You guys just work together.
He
Yeah,
cannot talk
that's. I
suspicious.
think so too. Uh,
Yes, agree.
I.
But he cannot talk inside.
You know the Spice Girls songs when two become one. That's Jajo and Bazin right now.
Exactly.
So is this why Eminem come
Basin
a little
will.
closer?
Basin will try to whisper with his very deep voice. Uh, I believe my best position is in your shirt with you.
It's
You know
I
that
want to be.
that
I,
context is
I want to
very
be. I
is
want to be
very very
inside of you,
questionable.
Jajo.
Okay. Uh, sorry, Herbert. I had to say this. I think before I start the work, I have a special bag which is a like container type. Inside got
Mm-hmm,
cushion so that busy can sit
mm-hmm,
comfort inside.
mm-hmm.
Compare inside my body is the Gargan essence.
For humid and sweaty, who doesn't like some Gangnam accents?
Hey, maybe Bazin likes it because Bazin is a frog, kind of way. So he likes that Gungan sweat, you know?
Oh
But
dear
like,
God, what the fuck is this?
Gungan sweat. That's what Bazin's like saying. Yes.
Okay,
Now,
back
okay,
to game.
while you
So
all do
basically,
that, well, okay, before
first,
anything
first,
else,
first-
okay, Jajo, what do you want to do again?
okay, let me final. Basin, what's your decision now? I just want to know your decision.
Bazin said he wants to stay in your shirt. It's the best course of action right now. He
Okay,
can stay with you and move around the factory. If you let him out underneath the truck,
Aw.
he can't really go anywhere, and it's just better to stay with you.
okay. Because it's not because there's chance move in front of his body will attract attention. So it's better to have a bag or something like for him to stay inside or
No, no, no.
way
I
away.
think just let him follow you, lah, Jajo. Just let him
No, no, no.
follow
We
you.
need we need to get the opportunity for me to roll a nat one, so that way I can tickle your armpit and you can get caught.
Yes.
Damn, I wonder how Gungan laugh. Okay, so okay, we keep to status quo. You
Yeah.
how the thing is how you also need to help me in the perception so that you also can see or feel.
Not
By default,
see, it's
I need
more like sense and
ah
hearing. That's all.
correct. So that case status quo, he will maintain and then walk around the center report. It means like for now it's cargo area only lah. Maybe the supervisor will go other place, then only go.
Hmm. Okay. All
Okay,
right.
for
Are
now
you gonna
stand here.
still stay at one spot?
Once end maintenance, he go other place. Let's say like the here any all this machine need maintenance.
Then you better move your token. Then Bazin then move his token.
Okay, so assume we done maintenance here, then we move towards here. For now, here.
Okay. Then Bazin will need to move his token to where you are.
Yes.
That's all.
Where did he go?
Yep.
Here.
The other side. You may need to
Oh.
zoom out a bit. The map is quite big.
Oh yeah, he just moved really far.
Yes. Went through the wall even. The wall! He went through the wall! No. What type
No,
of gungan is this?
I type no clip.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Now let's go to Vasil.
Okay.
Vasil, you're inside the small cafeteria where most of the workers, including yourself, has been sitting down and resting whenever the time you need. You took some Alderonian coffee, maybe. It's like, sedap, you think to yourself. Then you put it down. You think to yourself, who is the spy here? Is it the Aqualish? Is it the Qatar, which is the brother? Is it the Rhodian? There's another Rhodian outside. Is it the Weequay on the other side with the trucks that's bringing in the Bactas most of the time? And is it the other Weequay? But what you notice is, Vasil Cat, is a new addition of workers. Roll for perception and insight.
Wait, perception,
WASD.
perception. Is it showing? Oh,
Yep.
okay. Hold on.
Perception
Let
and
me
insight.
let me change the thing
Mhm.
because it's on. I assume you're taking a 19, right?
I'm taking the 19. I always take the left one.
And the 23. Ooh, nice.
All right. Okay. You notice a dark skinned man here wearing a jumpsuit. He seems to be checking on the barrels and the crates and many more within the site where all the new Bactas coming in. He's just checking it. But based on your insight, you notice that this particular person is not doing a very good job for a new worker. But other than that, you also notice somebody else, Vasil. A gungan. He seems to be walking weirdly, walking really straight, like left, right. He's walking straight. And it's if that he's like being controlled in a way, and then he's like ha ha ha, like doing his work as he had to show this side of the warehouse. But something is odd. But you notice one thing. Vasil. When you saw this Gungan, you worked with this Gungan before, perhaps on a smuggling run, or perhaps during a time on Naboo when Naboo needed help from you to actually quell some unrest that was needed and also talk to the local populace and getting some certain information. And Jajo was there to actually help you. Jajo, you know Jajo as the nephew of the senator, Jaja Binks of Naboo. And when you saw him, what is Jajo doing here as a warehouse worker? You ask yourself as you peek through the door, of course, this door as you peek through. So let me go through here. Let's see if I can control. Now, another suspicious person that you notice in the distance of Vasil is this Twi'lek over here at the other end. She's really young for a warehouse worker, and she's actually moving the barrels, and then after that, some of the crates. And then you notice that she's not really holding the crate. She's actually like lifting it slightly, and then using some sort of the force to put it so perfect on the floor without actually using much of her effort. Then she actually tried to actually lie it out by making that she's pushing it, but using the force where nobody else would notice, maybe except for you. So now, Vasil, you saw Jajo, which is the person that you know the most, but not the others. The new entries, they just actually came in. Jajo is just next to the command room. The command room is actually check on the input and the output of the Bhaktas, and also information of where the Bhaktas are going to. This is the way your information is actually being sent, where the Bhaktas are actually being put into the spaceport to be transferred to other local planets. And there are some Bhaktas that is actually being sent also, like in the world itself, towards other cities on Alderaan, other towns and villages through Alderaan. So now, Vasil, to you. Your sound is really soft. Yeah, can't hear you.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Now can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I accidentally muted myself. Anyway, I know obviously I noticed Jajo, but Jajo isn't my concern. Maybe he's here for different things or what. And then this guy over here is like, okay, it's just another newbie. Someone will take care of the newbie. But my concern is this one because this one seems to pique my interest the most because she seems to be able to do something that perhaps require a few persons to task it, but then she is able to do it by herself and very easily. So that is my ultimate suspicion. So once I dunk the whole entire cup of coffee down, and I will just start walking towards her, ignoring Jajo for a bit because I will. I mean, there's only like very
Okay,
little Gungan in this place, I assume.
Jajo, roll for perception. DC 10 because Vasil is easily spotted. No, no, I draw it to DC 5, sorry. Perception, Jajo, DC 5.
Nice.
Use. Okay. All right, Jajo, you
I'm
notice that
literally
Vasil cat actually walked past you.
literally just walk past you.
No, okay, as you walk past, because it's so sudden, Jaju say, eh, isn't that? That
Okay.
Versi noticed that Jaju seems to notice something.
Why he echoes, you know. Oh, okay. That's Vasil cat. But okay, Vasil, what's your character? What do you call yourself here in this warehouse for the past week? Your other alias.
um, crap. I didn't think of the. I just call myself Kuching.
Okay, kucing hitam. Oh, kucing putih.
Yeah. No, Kuching
Okay.
Biru. Kuching Biru. Since
Kucing
I'm
biru.
blue,
Yeah, yeah,
just call it
yeah, yeah.
Kuching
Say
Biru.
blue. Yeah. All right. Okay, Jajo. In the data pad, Vasil cat calls herself kucing biru, which is actually another alias for where she's from, perhaps from another planet. Now,
But Jaju
Jajo,
didn't.
what do you want to do? You saw her pass you.
He first I don't want to what because the purpose is here is to report to the command center he done maintenance. Is there anything else? Because now it's
You
still working
don't
hour.
you don't feel that it's suspicious that Vasil cat is here, and you don't want to role play with her.
Yet.
Okay. You want to report to the command center, which is this one. Okay, command center. The command center, which is this particular man over here, that calls himself Kror Argi. Kror Argi and tells you, okay, Jajo, please ensure that the Bacta machine is actually working in order. There seems to be some sort of problem. Please help up Sidju, the college. See, you notice that Siju is here actually with the machine, with the all the tools that he need to actually repair the machine. He's still banging on it. He's speaking in his Akolish language, like Tombada.
Over here.
Yes, over here. Yes, correct.
Okay. So he take his time to go. Then he talk help Basin. I spotted our spy. Maybe sorry. To Basin. Maybe I spotted our spy. He tried to turn the camera towards here, but it's too far. He see command get notice or not.
Okay,
He suspect only.
all right. You hear Leia's voice speaking to you through your comm, and both to you and Bazin, both you and Bazin can hear Leia's voice. Leia then said, "Jajo, find out what does Vasil is doing. What is she here for? But try to
Acknowledge.
be but, but try to be unconspicuous," she said. Try to actually not be too obvious, Leia said.
Okay. Jajo say, Basin, help me spot her so that later after I've done maintenance, I look for her straight. He, he opened the fly. Oh, sorry. He opened the zip.
Wow.
Okay.
Open the
All
fly.
right.
Open the fly. Oh my goodness.
All right. Okay. You head over to the machine
Went down a
first.
different route that I'm not expecting.
All right. Okay. This is a simple technology check, Jajo, over here. You did a repair check. Okay, while you did that, Vasil Cat is actually heading down. All right, Aslin,
Mm-hmm.
to you. You're actually pushing the crate. As you notice that the conveyor is moving and dropping, and after you see the Qatar over here, pick up, pick it up. Then after that, another person actually walks over and helping the Qatar, and then they actually put the Bakta container on the truck. I mean, what? How do you call this thing again? Shit. There's a
Loader.
special. Ah,
Loader.
yeah, the loader, and then the loader then slowly put it into the truck one by one. You did that. You also helped the Qatar to do so. Okay, Aslin, while you're doing that, what do you want to do?
I'm pretty.
because
Mm-hmm.
because the conveyor stopped already. It's no longer working. You notice Jajo is busy working on on this machine with the Aqualish.
Mm-hmm.
So until Jajo is done, he could actually delay the Bacta transportation. Jajo could do that, or you could actually ask Jajo to speed it up and so on. So there's no delay.
Uh,
But Aslin, other than that, other than those two, what do you
mhm.
want to do?
The Bacta barrels themselves have like some sort of technological thing to keep it all cooled up and everything, correct?
It's always just liquid. Even if it falls off, or
Mm-hmm.
that's nothing that's gonna happen to it. It's not gonna explode. You're
Mm,
most likely just gonna get healed up a bit if you cut. That's it.
mm. I basically find one of like the barrels and simply try to slip a tracking device at the
You
blind.
don't have
Oh,
a tracking device. You never declare it earlier on.
oh, I thought Jajo. No,
No,
yeah.
no such thing. Even Jajo also never
Mm.
mentioned they want to put a tracking device.
I simply walk over to the worker and just strike a conversation with him, saying, "What happened? The conveyor was working really fine. Now it just stopped. What's the issues from?"
Yeah. The Qatar looks to you, Aslin. You must be the new guy. He looks at you. Okay, Vasil, you notice this new guy walks over to your friend that you know for a week and started to actually talk to him and asking about the conveyor actually moving the bathtub while you're actually heading down, Vasil. You stop there temporarily to actually listen to the conversation. Okay, the Qatar then continue, Aslin, then he said, "This is normal. This happens every single time, or almost every single day. The machine is not working fine, but it seems that the new guy that we got, the Gungan, I heard that he's really good with machines. So let's see what he can do."
I hope he can fix it because this delay of work, I'm pretty sure whomever needs this Bakta will end up really getting angry at not receiving it. I just hope we can deliver it.
The Qatar then said, "Ah,
When I heard that, it's like I just can I interject, Herbert?
yeah, you can, you can."
Okay. I just say no shit, Sherlock. This everything is required to be sent in the specific time. Whatever you are doing now is not exactly helping. And then I just look towards him and say that, come on, man, teach this newbie how it work in here. We, you know that boss doesn't like us just mingling around without doing anything, especially with the conveyor belt stucking like this. The longer we stand around talking, the longer boss is not gonna be happy about it. I think you know about it, right?
The Qatar that turns to you, Vasil, and said, "Well, I'm no mechanic, but let's see if that Gangan over there can actually do a miracle." You see where the Qatar is pointing at, Vasil, and he's pointing at Jajo. As Jajo took out his spanners.
It should be a good. Oh wait, sorry. Okay, sorry. You talk. Sorry.
Okay, nothing. He just said that they should notice that Jajo taking out his spanner, taking out his blowtorch, and many other tools to repair the machine. And then the Qatar then looks to you, Vasil, and said, "Well, give the new guy some slack. I mean, he's new, he's young. Maybe he needs to actually learn a thing or two." This is looks to you. It's like Aslin. And then you think to yourself, Vasil, that the boss, I mean, the real boss, the manager of this place, which is actually in the command room, which is Crow Arges, and then they actually got up from the room and start saying, "Hey, Jajo!" He starts screaming, "What's taking you?"
But I rolled a 24 for technology.
All right, okay.
Okay,
That's gonna take
that's
30 minutes. That's going to take
yes.
30 minutes of your time to do so.
Okay. Because it's not just 30 minutes. Then Jajo say, Miss, I need more time. Find the problem. Need time to fix it.
Right. Okay. All right, Bazin, to answer your question, you're not following Vasil. You didn't jump out from Jajo. Did you jump out from Jajo and start to sneak around and following Vasil? Or are you still with
I
Jajo?
think I think he told me to. He said he opened up his shirt, but I wasn't sure who I was following, so I just stayed with him.
Jajo, did you give that command to ask Bazin to follow Vasil?
Yes, because I moved the camera, so by right he also noticed I pointing at this side that time when Basil is here.
Okay,
Okay,
because I
cool.
think
I wasn't sure who you meant, so I just stuck with you. I'm sorry. So I'm supposed to be
Mhm.
like alongside this machine following
Yeah,
Basil,
underneath.
right? Cool.
all right, then roll for stealth with advantage.
Heck yeah.
Come
Advantage
play
with
background
advantage.
Mission Impossible.
Right.
21.
Okay, that's quite high.
Dun, dun.
Right. Then you're there, Bazin, at the machine beneath it, looking at Aslin and looking at this young woman with blue hair talking to Aslin and talking to the Qatar. And then in the distance, you can see this man, the boss apparently, Crore, actually yelling at Jajo, like, "Jajo, quicken it up. We got a shipment that we need to actually make." Then Jajo actually repaired it, but it's taking quite some time. Now actually moving back to now actually going back to Aslin to you.
Hmm.
Wow.
I just simply, much like hearing the boss and everything yelling and saying to the Qatar worker, "So, where do you think this doctor is all going?"
Okay. Roll for persuasion, Aslin, because you're
Okay.
new.
Yep.
Okay. Well, this is a need to know basis. You fail DC 15.
Hmm.
He tells you this is a need to know basis. If I were to tell you, oh, my boss is gonna kill me. But standard procedure, as usual, is the Bactas get moved to the spaceport and they get transported by the many freighters to the many planets within the galaxy, as required by the New Galactic Republic. Other than that, then he moved towards the truck and be transferred over to the other village and the other towns within Alderaan. But there are stories right now that many of our trucks actually get attacked by rebels. I'm glad that I'm not the driver, of course.
You
But
you
let
think?
me look at my then he looks at his ledger and it shows here that Aslin,
Mhm.
that you're the driver. I hope for your sake that you don't get stopped by rebels.
Hey, if worst comes to worst, I'll just do the ancient family tradition. Drive really fast and hope I don't get caught or run over an animal.
But then again, Vasil, you heard the stories about Vasil. You heard what the Qatar said. Yes, the rebels do stop the shipment of Bacta, but this is what you notice also, Vasil. Even though the Bactas get taken from the truck, but there have never been any casualties, not even a single death. The rebels actually let the drivers go. But there's only one problem, Vasil. After they let the drivers go, the drivers never actually tell where these rebels are actually bringing the item, and neither can they even find out where this truck is actually being carried, because the truck is being left there empty, but the Bhaktas get taken away, and that's it. So now, Vasil, to you.
I am just very suspiciously just eyeing at everything, and then say that in my mind it's just that okay, maybe we need to start talking to the drivers instead. But now my concern is that uh my concern right now is not this guy. My concern right now is this one. So I'll say that, hey, you know what? You deal with this for a minute. I have something else to deal with. Let me catch up with you later, alright? Then I just start moving and I start walking over here. Then I notice that she start walking over here. So I'm just chasing after her. It's like, hey you. It's like I start walking up to her. She's a new face, right?
Yeah, she's a young
I
girl. She's a young Twilight, actually. She's a young Twilight girl. She looked up at you and said, and she was a bit terrified, like, yes, 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 it's me. I'm sorry, I'm new. She speaks out.
no. It's fine, it's fine. I noticed that you are new. That's why I was like, I'm just saying that. What are you doing? Do you need any help? Is there anything I can help you? You know, I can show you the ropes around. You seems like a new person, and you seems a little fragile.
Uh,
It's like I
I'm
just like, he's like,
okay. Roll for your persuasion, Vasil.
yeah, hold on, yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but I did make a large distance across the map as Bazine. I don't know if you want me to make a
Uh,
stealth check for any of that.
no, I'm taking your core 21.
Cool.
Yeah. As long as you're within this vicinity, you move from here and then to here and underneath the crates and barrels and even here and here and here. Now you don't
Yeah,
need to roll stealth because as long as it's within this section, your 21 will always be there. And versus all their passive, they all fail.
gotcha.
Uh,
Perfect.
net,
Yes.
net 20 on persuasion.
Woohoo. All right. Okay. At first she was terrified of you, Vasil. And then she started to actually regain back her composure. And then she stood straight and said, I'm sorry. My name is like Asushi. Asushi Arushi. Um, and after that, she started to scratch her head. I mean, that's what he gave me. Okay, Aslin, you still did not roll
Mhm.
for Asushi's stats and
Oh,
so on. So she's still okay. Doesn't
uh,
matter. Do it after the game.
yeah.
Okay,
Because yeah,
then then Arushi then said. Then she offers her hands to you. Vasil said, "My name's Arushi." Then she bows her. She bows, and then she look up at you. I'm new.
Hey, I'm assuming that she's a female, right? I
Yeah,
have
she's
no
a
idea.
female
It looks
Twilight.
like a female.
Female
Okay,
Twilight saved
so I
by
was like,
the
ah,
players. Saved by the players in session 3.
actually
okay,
session 2.
Oh yeah, session 2.
okay. And I said, yeah, I see that you required some help, and I'm here to offer my help. You know, it's like, hey, it's like I just what's the word called? Just lean my body closer and say that us girls just needs to get, a helping hand with each other, right?
And she said, yes, and sure. I'm not so familiar what I need to be doing. I'm here cleaning up the machineries, wiping them up and moving the barrels and the crates nicely. And yes, that's it. Okay. Now Arushi. Okay. Now Vasil, roll for perception. Let's see if
Section.
we can get a net. Okay, right. Not a net, but perfect enough. Okay, DC is 20. You notice something is odd about her jumpsuit. You notice there seems to be something like in between her chest, like a small little stick. It's not showing, of course, but you can see it like bulging out, like from her chest. You notice it. It seems a bit odd.
Hey, I don't mean to pry, but it seems that there's something stuck between your bosom.
I'm not developed yet. It's like then she said. Then she totally turns her back shows you. She started to unzip and started to readjust. And then when she turns, you can still see the bulging stick from inside her
Um,
jumpsuit.
mm, I'm not here to pry, but if you, it's like I just lean over to her. Well, look, I'm not here to pry, but if you want to steal something, I suggest that you know do it a little better. Maybe try to put it in your boots and not in front of your chest.
Then okay, all right. But before there's anything, okay, Ashley, I want you to roll for perception to see if you are able to see this.
Okay.
Okay, roll below 15, you will know.
Yep. Perception, is it?
Yep, perception. Yep, you don't see it at all. You
Yeah,
were too busy
exactly.
talking to this Qatar, so you don't
Exactly.
know that Arushi is talking to Vasil Cat. So you don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So I'm like just
Yes.
trying to assert my fake identity as, the chilled worker and everything, telling him, oh, really? So no driver get hurt. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But the Qatar tells you, Vasil, tells you, Aslin, you don't have to worry. None of the drivers was actually hurt. They all just wanted the Baghdad. I'm not too sure for what. But these rebels, they seem to be attacking the trucks mostly. And Senator Organa is just furious that it's been happening. And then I believe he's been asking for the Jedi Council to seek help. I heard there's a number of Jedi's they just arrived on Alderaan, and I hope they'll be able to actually deal with this. I think my sister saw Leia Skywalker arriving at the spaceport the other day, and yeah, who could miss Leia? I mean, she's well known throughout the galaxy.
I mean, as long as nobody gets hurt, then should be a good thing. But I hope, you know, those rebels can see eye to eye with Senator and simply come to the negotiation tables. I mean, we're not
Hopefully
in
so.
war anymore, so what they doing is just pure common banditry.
Roll for persuasion, because you
Okay.
mentioned war.
Mm-hmm. Here we are.
The Qatar looks to you and said, "No, that's where you're wrong. War is happening. You just don't see it. Just you can't be too blind by what the New Galactic Republic is telling you." Then he said, I'm sorry, I'm ranting again.
No, no,
Ah,
bro, no, it's okay. Maybe later after work, you and I can just sit about and, just talk about it more. I'm interested to know more. I mean, yeah, pretty much Federation feed and Galactic feed, they tend to censor everything these days. I'd like to know more. Would you like to know more?
click here. Please roll for persuasion.
Wait, should I?
Yeah, yes, roll
Okay.
persuasion
Yeah,
to
we
see if
go.
you want to talk to you further after that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right. Qatar approves. Okay,
Would you like to
the
know
Qatar
more?
then said, the Qatar then said, maybe perhaps after this. Maybe once you actually get some R&R, maybe let's meet up at a cafe and we can talk more.
Mm-hmm.
But
Definitely.
let's get back to work, he said. Let's get to work.
Exactly.
But meanwhile, Bazin, you notice something. Arushi is being questioned by this particular woman. Bazin, roll for perception.
Incoming.
Ooh, too low.
Oh,
You aren't sure why this girl, Kuching Biru, is talking to Arushi. And you notice Arushi is at first like hiding something and said that And you heard the conversation though, but you're not too sure why is Arushi actually being very cautious. Then Arushi actually talked to you, Vasil, and she said, which of course Bazin you could hear. And Arushi said, there's nothing for me to hide. I'm new, I'm working here, and thank you for your concern. But maybe you should talk to um my caretaker. Yes, my caretaker over there. She points to Arushi points to Aslin, Vasil.
That that is your caretaker.
Yes, he
I
said.
just like I'm just like squinting my eye at that mofo right over there that was just I was like, he is your caretaker. I'm just like squinting my eye, judging suspiciously,
And then Arushi then
and I
points
said,
and him too. Then she points at Jajo, and so is Jajo.
mm, I'm just like eyeing suspiciously at him before looking at Judge. Oh, him. Ah, okay, sure. Hey, if you need anything, just call me, alright? The name is Kuching Biru. But for you, my love, you can call me mommy.
Huh? Roll for persuasion, please.
No. I mean, I will just roll, but obviously, I don't think
Don't get a
that's
net
the
20,
one.
please. Okay,
Oh
roll.
my god, thank you.
If you get a net 20, she'll be like, are you my mommy?
Yes.
Okay. But she bows and said, thank you, thank you. Then she start to actually move behind the machinery and start to actually clean it up. So nobody will be seeing what she's doing suspiciously. All right. Okay, Vasil, what
It's
do you
like
want to do?
okay, now it's like I noticed that obviously I noticed Jojo was here. I'm not concerned with Asdin or but I do not know his name yet. But I'm not concerned with him because
Hmm.
he's
Yep.
I just assume that he is what lah. But
Yep.
I'm just going to catch up to Jojo. So I'll just walk like pacing a bit fast. Then I say that
Hmm.
hey you. I didn't want to like I don't know whether did he call himself Jojo or did
He's
he call
he's
himself something
underneath
else.
the. You only see his legs protruding out from beneath from the machinery because he's using that roller thing underneath it as repairing the machine.
Mhm. So I don't want to expose him by calling him out his real name. So I just like I call him, but then I know that his leg is protruding out underneath the machine. So I just like kick
Hmm.
his leg. Hey you! I just like give a light tap, like by kicking, but it's a light tap. It's just like hey
Okay,
you!
Jajo, you were underneath the machine. You twist and turn. You hit it and tung tung tung, and you hear the sound. Gada, 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 and it started to work again. But that's when you notice somebody kicking your leg.
A moment. Miss any time. Moment, please. He slowly do the closing, everything, make sure it's all stable, don't expose, lock it close, then only come out. To his surprise. Ah! Cat!
It's like it's like
The
I'm
college
like
comes
I'm like
over.
stopping
Then
like
the Aqualish comes over to you, Vasil. Then he said, Kuching Biru, why are you disturbing our new employee? He's working on a machine.
I mean like I noticed that he was here. It's like it's a friend of mine. It's like I haven't seen him for the longest time. Sorry. It's like I was trying to make sure that he was the friend that I thought he was, but apparently he is. It's like I was just trying to catch up with him. But sorry if I what. Hey, what's your name again? Fuck, I couldn't remember the last time. I think I met you was so long. What was your name again?
Oh, you see the greasy gungan slowly get up, then shake something off. They say, ah, Mister Jaja. I say Jaja, Jaja.
Yes, Jajo. It's like then you see that you notice that Vasil just hugs you, and then just say that, hey, long time no see. Hey, you know what? We should get catch up once you're free, all right? Meet me at the cafeteria once you're free, all right?
Let me surprise. Of course we do. But where's the cafeteria? He also look at the colleague here. The
It's like I just immediately point it right over there. It's like it's over here. Like that's pointing. I don't know whether can I pinpoint or not. It's like over here.
Yeah, that's a cafe.
Okay, he give a thumb up.
Jajo knows where the cafe is.
He give a thumb up. Then say, okay. Then he face this one. He say, repair done. Because he don't know the name.
And then you see the Aqualish Jajo, he said. You know him as Sirju. Then he said, ah, thank you very much, Jajo. And he bangs on it. Tung tung tung. Ah, good. Now get back to work, Jajo. There are other things that need to be done. The trucks. The trucks outside need to be looked after. Look, check on the machines. Look at the tires. Please look into it. Now, Kuching Biru, you
Yes, sir.
too.
Okay, then give report about the repair and then what to resupply to the command center. Then go back to the cargo. Here, right, Herbert? This area.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, okay, Jajo, you need to move to another location.
Which location?
I mean, you moved there already. I'm talking to Vasil. Sorry, Vasil Cat. You need to move to another location.
Oh, sorry. Where's the location you want me to move?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Where do you want to go?
Ah, okay. The drivers. The drivers are this, right? Is this the drivers?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
one
There's a
that
driver there.
when that.
Yes,
Okay.
he's bringing
I'm
most of the
now. I'm just.
bakta to the trucks.
I'm following the drivers. Just like work. I'm sure they are not driving very fast, right?
No, very slow actually. Very slow.
So I'm just slowly tracing at the back there without. I mean, like not to say avoid suspicious, but I'm just trying to like follow them and see who is the driver and why is the driver is not always harmed, and maybe from them we can find some further lead to the disappearance and who might be the more.
Right. You try to catch up to Frisch Prazu, and then
Mm-hmm.
after that you call out his name. Then he slowly stop. Then he turns. Oh, Vasil. Yes, yes. How can I help
No,
you? There's something.
kucing,
Oh, kucing,
kucing, kucing.
sorry. Kucing biru, sorry. Okay. All right. Bazina, I suggest you move to where Azlin is because I'm going to go to your scene soon. Okay. So maybe you want to talk to
Oh,
Azlin or something. If he notice you, of course. You need to pass your, you need to beat your 21, of course, for perception later on. Okay. Vasil?
I wanted to listen into Vasil's thing.
All right. Okay. Okay. You just followed. Okay. Fridge then turns and said, ah, kucing biru. Uh, I'm a bit busy here sending the Bacta tanks. What is it? He speaks up.
Hmm?
He asks you, what is it?
Regarding this, can you hear me? Oh yeah, you can hear me. Okay.
Can
I
hear
was
you very
afraid that
well.
I muted myself. Hey, sorry, sorry for bothering you. I'll try not to take up too much of your time. Hey, I was wondering that what is your current schedule right now? Like get some friends up and everything. So maybe what's your schedule? Maybe you can have a how's it dinner together?
Dinner? Ah,
Yeah,
yes.
I was thinking that maybe we can have a further talk, outside of work and everything. You seems to be a pretty chill guy. I want to know more about you. Is that well? Can stop a girl to want to talk to another guy, right?
Well, he says to you. Mm, okay, roll for persuasion.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. I am rolling my persuasion. Is it showing? Ooh.
Right. Then Christian said, mm, well, sure, perhaps. Maybe after the end of the day at the apartment. You know where I live, Kuching. It's not far from the other from your room.
Sure. What? I'll go to your place instead. As my my sincerity to want to know you more. I
Mm,
will see you later. All right? Is that doing the finger gun? Is that haha?
Very
It's
well.
like stupid.
Try to work fast. Try to work, Kuching. I see that you're walking around talking more today than usual.
Hey, come on. We need a little slack once a while, alright? I'll catch you, alright? Bye bye. But I do keep an eye on him lah, because while I make the contact with him, I still try to like keep him in, so that if he goes somewhere suspicious, I will start following him.
All right. Okay. You start following him if you go somewhere suspicious. All right. Now you need to go to somewhere other places before people notice that you're being suspicious. All right. But meanwhile, okay, Bazin, to you heard the conversation. You heard that the the Rhodian telling Kuching Biru to actually meet up at her apartment to discuss more. You notice that Aslin is also preparing the Bacta barrels for transportation. Not today, of course, but preparing it for the next trip, perhaps even tomorrow. So, Bazin, what do you want to do?
We're trying to find out where these tanks are going, right?
Yeah, but they're just filling it up though. But because of the machine that actually got busted earlier on, it's gonna take quite some time to fill up the whole truck.
Couldn't we fill one up with enough that I could like be inside the tank?
Unless you want to stay the night there until the next day, you can.
And then I could follow the tank wherever it goes because I'm
hmm
inside the tank.
Yeah, if you want to, but you need to tell the others though if that is your plan. Otherwise, they won't know which truck you're gonna be in because there's 6 trucks currently right now. So, do you want to do that? Do you want to tell the others first?
Jajo has talked to Vasil, and we know that Vasil is an ally, right?
No. He never mentioned that she's an ally yet. They just talk. They haven't really fully talked yet. Only
Oh,
later
okay.
on
They
in the
haven't.
afternoon, they're gonna talk. Only then you'll figure out.
Our lunch break that time.
Yes, you won't know right now.
I'll go ahead and I will go over to Azen and I'll tell him my plan.
Okay, okay. You have over to where Aslin is. Okay, role play this with Aslin.
Aslan, you're filling the tanks, right?
Yes, I have. As I
I
basically
have an
like
idea.
try to readjust them. Which is it?
Can you put me inside the tank?
Hmm. Let me find an alcohol-filled tank. I'll try to leave the lid open for you to sneak in. And which roll can I do to find a half-filled BAFTA tank for him just to slip inside of it?
Roll for perception, DC 5. Well, you pass. There's no such thing as a half-filled Baghdad tank, Aslin. Every tank here is filled to the brim. So unless Bazin can breathe in Bacta water, okay, then is allowed.
Um,
Yeah, but Bacta water you can't breathe in Bacta water. So
you can
nobody
breathe
can.
air and water.
Yes, that's
Wait,
provided that, but only when the machine is active, though. You know when that machine they put Luke Skywalker in. Only when that machine is active, you can breathe in air and water. But not this one though. It's just like water. It's just pure water. Water. That's it.
Oh no, I'm amphibious.
as
Okay.
as in
All right.
he can breathe in air and water, regardless.
Okay. Okay.
I just
Well,
basic
if it's amphibious,
I just basically
then he can.
Mhm.
But there's only one problem though. You need to put him inside that machine that Jajo just repaired.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yes. You see that machine that Judge was fixing? You need to be inside of it for you to get inside above the tank. These tanks are sealed. And I just simply point with my foot to that machine here.
Okay. All right. To get inside,
Oh,
you're unsure how to go into a Bacta tank. Roll for technology. If you roll below the DC, you have no idea how to do it. Nope, it's a 12. You're unsure, Razin. To show how to actually enter the machine and inside a sealed Bacta tank. Now roll for
what?
insight.
Okay. I was gonna just try and see what happens if I ride on this conveyor belt.
Nothing, no. Once the Bacta actually comes out from this hole, from the conveyor, it's already sealed shut tightly,
Oh,
even.
okay. See, I thought these were empty tanks going into the machine, and coming out of the machine on the other side was full back to tanks.
Oh no, they're coming out from inside the machine, and then after that, then from to the conveyors, and that's it. That's why the truck. That's why this is actually picking it up most of the time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So inside of 20, you need to ask Jajo to assist you on this one, to put you nicely inside, and after that, making sure that once before the seal is shut, you're already inside the Bangkok tank. That's only one
Okay.
problem though. Jajo is the other side,
Yep.
and okay.
Later
Now,
lunch you can meet him back there where he meet with Vasil.
mhm, yes. Okay, Vasil, you're blocking the Rhodian. Hey, move out. That's what you said.
Wait, I am?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where am I? Where the F am I? Where am I? Don't even know where. Oh, sorry. I thought. Okay. Wait. Let me move to like near to Jajo, but still pretending to do some things, so it doesn't looks like I'm suspicious. What are these? Are Herbert? The one that I'm standing next to. What are these? Are
These are simple crates,
okay. I'm just like
energy crates, and many
doing
more.
some simple. Okay, I'm doing the what do you call those inventory checklist. Like just pretend to do some inventory checklist while just
Mm-hmm.
moving around,
Mm-hmm.
and then it's like da da da. Okay. This okay. Items are missing. Okay. Then I'll just pretend to walk slowly, and then like doing like maintenance check. I have no idea what is my fucking destination at this point. My job destination. I have no idea, man. But I'm just doing whatever that doesn't make
You're you are
doesn't
supposed
price.
to. Your mission is simple: find out who is the rebel here at
No.
this base.
No. No. That one I know. No. That one I know. I meant to say my job description. Like, oh, are you supposed to be like a engineer, or are you supposed to be a general worker? It's like that. You know, that kind of thing. I meant by
Both,
destination as in like, oh, what is my job?
maybe both. General worker, engineer.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, let's wait better way. Let's make it a better way. General worker. It means you also can do the mop the floor, everything. It means the handyman. Anything go.
Yeah. So I just trying to make quote unquote do maintenance on that machine. And then I was like, as I
Mm-hmm.
just slowly pry up, I just slowly just like da just walk a bit, and it's like, "Psst, Jojo, what are you doing here?" It's like I'm talking very softly, but like like how you are doing work and you're talking in a very soft voice, like, "Psst, Jojo, what are you doing here?"
Means I can ask you the same. Anyway, this is another night right time. Later lunch we can talk better. Help me put some of this stuff in. As he put the maintenance things in and there, then he said he need
Sure.
to put some load in so they can test the suspension and everything.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Sure. Let me
Okay.
help you with this. I'm just surprised to find you here of all places. Then he's like, I'm helping Jajo. I'm just helping Jajo and everything. So I assume that in this moment, me and Jajo just working, helping out each other while
Mm-hmm.
pretending to guide him. It's like, you should put here, you should put there, and then you should maybe do this and maybe like giving it a helping hand so it doesn't arouse suspicious that we are talking, but at the same time we are working with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Something like in
Yes.
a surgeon, I ask for scalpel, and whatever all the tools, then she know.
Hmm.
And then on and off, you talk to some of the staff when they drive that time, any problem, this and that, if they could walk by lah.
Yeah, just two helpful colleagues helping each other out. You know the kind of drill. Nothing suspicious at all.
The more you say, the more suspicious.
But Jajo and Vasil, suddenly after you guys are actually talking and then checking on this truck, you notice this Weequay in another end started to actually scream out and say, Puta! And then starts to actually say, then he throws his spanner on the floor. Then he start complaining, one part pointing at the tires. Puta! Puta! Okay, Jajo and Vasil, what do you two want to do?
First, Jajo feels suspicious. He also haven't serviced this one yet, so he go over slowly.
I don't think I have that language.
Jajo also don't have.
No, they can speak Galactic Basic. It's just that sometimes when they curse, right? They curse in their alien language.
Just like how I do.
Yes. The
Okay.
supervisor arrives.
Okay, I'm just slowly following behind Jajo because
Mhm.
I'm just slowly following behind Jajo
Okay.
and
Jajo,
they
you
say
heard
what seems
Leia's.
to be the
You heard.
problem.
Okay, first, Jajo, you heard Leia's voice. Jajo, try not to be too suspicious, and try to check what's going on. This is going to be something really serious. That's why you heard Leia's voice.
Then like how Gangan run back the leg are wide open, like cartoon a bit. And Miss I heard sound, something like right? Walk over,
Okay.
slow.
You see the Weequay supervisor talking to the Weequay technician, and both of them talking actually in Weequay language. And then after that, this week was like umada umada umada, and then the supervisor is like saying nicely in Weekwe, and then he said, then he looks to you Jajo and he looks to you Vasil. Then he answered you Vasil and said, it seems that he said that this truck is damaged, the wire is gone, it's like like the battery is damaged and the tires is not working. We
Hmm?
just serviced this. We just checked on this yesterday. Vasil, you were here. You were cleaning up the place, looking into it. Do you see anybody playing around with the truck? The Wickway supervisor asked you. Roll for insight, Vasil.
Okay, inside. Hold on. I was about to ask what can I roll, but since you say it's
Mm.
inside, maybe I can roll for inside. Is it showing?
Hmm.
Oh
Okay.
yes, nice.
Yesterday, you think to yourself, you had a flashback. Nope, you were here. The trucks was here. It's empty. It's an empty truck, of course. These two trucks was meant to carry the Bhaktas. And you were here. You were the last to leave. You're always the last to leave, Vasil. You were always the last to leave to make sure that everything here is not so suspiciously being tampered with. You don't see anybody here except for you. But this other Weekly is like saying that he said, I cannot work on this condition. Then he speaks out. Like, how am I expect me to work on this condition, boss? You must understand I'm a hard worker. You're a hard worker. You see this Weekly is like saying like he's like speaking in Indian Tamil or something. Let's just assume that Weekly is Tamil, right? So like Unamura Kara Anji like
My God.
speaking.
Yet Belenga.
Like punde look punde grinde. That's what saying. What?
And then Jajo say, can Miss take a look first? See, is it sabotage?
Okay. And then you see Sigismund said it's like moving around. He's taking his mop. I'm cleaning up. I'm new here. I'm a new janitor. I'm cleaning up.
Good job.
Okay. All
Lol.
right. Roll for technology, Jajo. Hmm. It's not being tampered with. You're not too sure whether it's being tampered with. You're not too sure whether it's actually being sabotaged. It looks like the wires is actually like loose and tangled, and you notice that the three tires here, you notice that there's no longer any air is damaged and they can't move. And then the boss, the supervisor, this is supervisor. The boss is Kuro. So here, the human supervisor, the human boss. This is just the supervisor within the warehouse. He said, we're supposed to be leaving this to tomorrow. We can't get some space. This, ah, it seems that one truck is gonna be gone. Ah, Senator Bell, Ghana, not gonna be happy. Now we're actually down with one. Originally, we were supposed to be six as we got the report, which of course, Aslin, you asked for six and now it's five. But you
Mm-hmm.
don't know what's going on, of course. You don't know what's going on this side because
Mm-hmm.
Jajo couldn't communicate to you side or that side over there. Okay, Jajo, you're not too sure whether it's sabotage. Okay, Vasil, to you before I move over to Aslin and Bazin.
Can I attempt to see can fix or not?
Okay. Can you attempt to see if you can fix it? You fail your technology. Okay, you can try your technology again this time with it, but with disadvantage.
More than 10?
Okay. You took your
Mm,
time actually. You took your time to 13. You try to take your time to repair it. Okay, this is gonna take 1 hour of your time,
You hit lunch,
Jajo.
ah? Or after lunch, and
Hmm?
then I do.
Is it actually is gonna hit lunch or after beyond that even? So Vasil will have to wait after lunch. So now Vasil, to you, what you wanna do?
yeah.
Help me out.
Okay. I will see because yeah, I noticed that this is gonna take a very long time, and I do not want Jajo to take up all his time working on this because I am responsible as well because I was the last one to leave. But now the last one to leave when I obviously I assume that when I leave I make sure that it's in a good condition or in a workable condition. But now the next day when it come back, it became like whatever the condition is right now. So I will just say that okay, I will volunteer to help Jajo on this. All right, and then I will just what's the word called? Volunteer to help Jajo in this case.
All right. Yeah, roll for technology with disadvantage. You take your time. You take 1 hour of your time. Both of you
But
take
at the
one
same
hour.
time, at the same time, yeah. But at the same time, I also want to know. I also want to see that if I can able to request for a CCTV footage that there might be someone tampering with the cars.
Okay. You
Unless
may
that
need to.
is there any way I can see like is there
The only person they can ask is your kata friend in the command room to check the CCTV. But since you're helping Jajo, so just spend your 1 hour helping Jajo first.
I'll help him. Oh, wait, maybe I should go and get first because I'm afraid that someone might actually what you know what I will go and request first, then I'll come back and help Jajo. Is that okay?
Mm,
Would that be okay?
okay. Well, you need to actually go towards the command room, then come back again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Command
still
room is
gonna
here,
be
is it?
okay.
Command room is
Yeah.
here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Command room is this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That's where they actually mostly check
I'll
the
speak. I told
ledgers, the
Jajo.
cameras, and so on.
I speak to Jajo. Jajo, give me a moment. With you I'll be with you shortly. Something doesn't feel right. The last time I was here, it was in okay condition, and now the other guy just said that this is in a horrible condition. I feel like something is amiss. Let me go check the surveillance footage. So I just la 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 on my way there, and I tried to knock the door. I assume I need to knock the door before I'm allowed to go in because I don't think they allowed
That's the
anyone to just go
window.
in like that.
Sadly, that's the window. Sadly, this is the door.
It's a window.
You have to make one big
Oh, is
round.
it?
Actually,
Damn. Okay.
you have to go out
Okay. Okay.
like
I'll
this,
just.
like this, like this, then like this. This is the route you're supposed to be taking.
Okay.
It's a one
Okay.
big
Okay.
round.
Okay.
But anyways, okay.
Oh my God.
Before
Okay. Okay.
that, now to Aslin
Let's
and
assume I go that big route.
all right, right now before that this scene. Okay, Aslin to you. What you wanna do?
I wanna roll on basically technology to initially help Bazine know where he should enter so he can get sealed inside the Bafta tank.
You can roll for technology, but But the moment you go there, you're gonna be very suspicious because
Oh,
you're not an engineer.
yeah, I know, I know.
So
No, I want to know so that I can tell him where he can enter. Basically,
you
that's
need
the.
a natural 20
I mean,
technology
yeah, who knows? Let's
because the DC
see.
is very because the DC is 30. If you want to say this,
Ah, I was hoping for it to be a nat 20, but I just simply tell him seek seek Jajo's help. Maybe he can help you get inside.
okay, if he jumps out and go out from here, that is where everybody will be able to see him versus his stealth.
I mean, oh, isn't this a door? Like a side door?
Yes, but but there's no cover. You see,
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no cover. I just simply,
there's no cover here. There is cover here, of course. He can jump into the trash bin, but there's no more cover from here. Then he have to make one round. Actually, it's like from here, then to here, then to here. Yeah.
oh god, that's a long way.
Yep. And Jaju doesn't know. And then you got two people here that is monitoring the cameras.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll be like saying, "What is that small little thing hopping?" Stuff like that.
Let's see. What are my options actually at this stage? Because I'm a little bit lost. Like, what can I do?
I'll
Since
let you roll for insight on this one, so I can give you the DM tip.
okay.
Don't roll a natural one. Okay. Easiest, very easy. Put him inside your jumpsuit, and then after that, let him hide inside. Then you just walk over to where Jajo is. Simple.
Hmm. I just actually do that. I just like lift up my jumpsuit and tell him, "Get inside."
So first he have the taste of the gungan, and now he has the taste of a human.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Only one problem though. The Qatar will be asking you, Aslin, what are you doing? You're supposed to be working. That site is
Hmm.
only for engineers only.
Hmm.
Roll for persuasion though, if you were to tell him, oh, I need to go over and talk to whoever. I don't know. How are you gonna role play this?
Let me go to the kata first, and since he's in my thing, I just tell him, excuse me, can I go over to see the truck that I'm gonna be driving? I want to inspect it and everything to make sure it's ready to depart when the time is right and everything."
Okay. Roll for persuasion though.
Okay.
Too low. Qatar then said, Aslin, this is your first day on the job. Don't go over to where the engineers and technicians are. Your truck will be assigned to you. Once you're ready, I will personally tell you.
Hmm.
Now, make sure that the Bacta tanks are nicely shut. All the liquid inside is filled up to the brim. And then, once, once lunch start, then I want to talk to you personally, Aslin.
Oh, okay. Where is the machinery that lets me check if the water inside each tank is filled to the max? Just so I can use it to check properly.
No, it's just here.
Oh,
The
okay.
monitor is here.
Mm-hmm. I just simply
You notice, you notice a Rhodian there is actually checking on the level because the machine is working properly. Arushi is actually just wiping and cleaning up the place. The Aqualish technician is actually checking to see if the machine is working in order. But this Rhodian here is checking on the level emitters of the water being filled. Okay, you're heading to the same direction of where the Rhodian is.
mm-hmm. I just simply tell him to, I'll handle this machine. If you want to, you can go and assist the others in loading and unloading the tanks and the trucks.
This is no longer a perception. This
Mm-hmm.
is a deception.
Okay. Where is it? Here we are. Ah, my lord.
The
It's fine.
Rhodian,
It's
the
fine.
Rhodian then said, "Uta da there." It's like, no, you are new worker. Just starting. You're not supposed to look at this information. You're not used to it yet. Later, damage happen. Later, something burn. Humans go away. Do something first.
Okay, okay. Let's, hmm. I go over to Arushi and and just simply pretend to plead while telling her to we need to create a distraction so that Bazine can slip inside one of the Bafta tanks.
Okay. All right. Arushi then turns to you and said, "What type of distraction?"
Up to you.
Hmm. Up to me. Okay, then I'll see what I can do. She start to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you try to deceive this guy, this Rhodian. You try to tell the Qatar to let you go over to the other side. Now, Aslin, you need to actually do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Normal checking on the bathtub.
Yep.
That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll just stay here with Bazid on my back and or whichever
But
Mm-hmm.
but you forgot one thing though. The reason why you need Jajo is so that Jajo can easily put him into the machine. Without the knowledge, the prior knowledge of entering this machine, it's just gonna go in blindly. If
Yeah,
you go in blindly, then yeah, there is a dexterity save that you need to do. If you fail that, the damage is tremendous. It's just like being crushed, you know.
true.
It's
I
just like
mean, I can't just waltz into that area now, sadly. So yeah. So
you
yeah.
just have to wait until Jajo come back to this section. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So you can move
Okay.
on to his scene so that he can come to this area.
Okay. Now I'm waiting for Bazine actually. Bazine,
Oh,
what do you want to do?
Uh, well, didn't I just get instructions on how to get into the tank?
Nope, you did not. Aslin tried his best, but only Jajo could actually assist you on this one.
Oh, I thought we had walked over to Jasho.
Nope, never did. You heard what I
Uh,
said, right? That you saw the scene, right? What Aslin tried to do.
no, I missed that. What did Aslan do?
Stop playing Baldur's Gate 3, man.
I'm not playing
Uh,
Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sorry. No, I
all
promise.
right.
It's not Baldur's Gate 3.
Don't stop watching porn, man. Okay, kidding. Anyways, yeah,
Yeah.
Jajo. All right, yeah, Jajo didn't come over. So, and Aslin cannot go over to where Jajo is because the Qatar refused to let him go because Aslin need to work on this section, and he's not supposed to go
Gotcha.
to the other section. Yes, so you have to wait until Jajo returns. So you need to role play this with Aslin.
Okay. No, that's fine. Um, uh, are you okay with me staying here in your shirt?
for the time being, yes, since we don't have any choice, I can't just go over to Jajo, and sadly, he left without even leaving the simplest instruction for you how to get inside the machine. So, let me see it. It's his fault for leaving. He's supposed to give you some instructions.
Well, his instructions were to follow the spy. We believe Vasil is the spy.
Oh, well, I had befriended one of the workers later during lunchtime. We'll talk to him even more. He sounds a bit upset with this place, so he may be the spy as well.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Exactly.
Okay, just the both of you are assuming that
Mm-hmm.
Vasil's a spy, that is a spy. Okay,
No,
both of you.
I'm not assuming Vasil is the spy. I'm assuming this guy is the spy.
Okay, all right. Okay, now you need to roll for inside the both of you. DC 25. Not enough clue to determine that they are spies.
Oh, I'm just conjunction at this point. That's
Nope, fail.
yeah, that's what my 9 is telling me. Just
Mhm.
conjunction.
Okay. Bazin, you assume and think that maybe Kuching Biru is the spy, and then Aslin believe that it's the Qatar that is the spy. But there's not enough evidence to prove that they are at this very moment. Not enough. But okay, role play again. Bazin, Aslin.
I've asked Arushi to give a distraction so that you can maybe slip inside one of the Bafta tanks or find the distraction useful to cross over to Jajo. Maybe he can help you sneak inside the truck.
That is quite all right. I think it would be best if I just stay here and wait for Jajo to arrive eventually.
And hopefully soon. And that's it.
Okay. Well, now, okay, Aslin, roll for perception.
Okay.
All right. This is what you heard in the distance. And then after that, you hear some sort of explosion distance. And then you hear Arushi's voice. Oh no, the machine just exploded. Oh no. Start running away. Then the Aqualis is like, oh, what's that? They start saying and start screaming. Ah, it's damage again. Now it's damage. Ah, what is this? But Vasil, okay, Aslin, you heard the lightsaber sound. It
Mhm.
seems that Arushi actually destroyed the machinery for the Bacta because you didn't give her proper instructions.
Yeah, I
And
told her to use her wise judgment, but yeah, even I am surprised. He's like, "Ouch, Arushi!"
everybody everybody starts coming running over and checking. Ah, what's going on? Ah, then you see fire
Oh
coming out
God!
from the machine itself. Vasil, as you knock on the door trying to go into the command room, the door opens by itself and you see your boss rushing out, and then he put both hands on his head. It's like, what the
Where do they
what?
keep the fire stuff like the anti-fire hoses and everything in this place? I would earn some good
Okay, all
praises.
right. Okay, you need to roll for perception. Vasil, the machine
I,
is catching fire. You know where the fire extinguisher is, and your boss is like not too sure what's going on. Everything's happening too fast. Everything's happening all over the place, and
can I scream for Jajo? Can I scream? Oh my.
let me turn on the alarm sound. Where is my alarm sound? Hmm. Ah, here it is.
Herb, can I scream for Jajo while looking for the fire extinguisher?
Yeah, sure.
Oh my.
Okay,
I
Jajo,
suppose
roll
my
for perception.
Who?
You hear
Who
the
is rolling
alarm.
for perception?
Jajo
Jojo,
need to roll for perception.
natural one.
Nope, he didn't. He didn't hear anything, even though the alarm was really loud. Okay, Vasil, you try to scream for Jajo. This is where Jajo did not hear it, of course. But Jajo, your repair was interrupted, meaning that your roll earlier on did not happen. You hear the alarm, you see the Wikwe, you see the other Wikwe, and you see Sigismund start rushing towards to the other side of the warehouse.
I run, of course, with Bazid on me to the other side of the warehouse, calling and screaming, "Fire! Fire! Everybody, come out and assist! Fire! Come out and assist!" So that this whole area can basically be empty. And is it empty now?
What empty?
Like this area where I'm standing, where the two trucks are. Because I'm like screaming for all the workers to come and assist to help with the whole flaming fiery machine issue.
They're all rushing.
Oh, even this guy, is it?
That
Herbert,
one?
Yeah.
just saying only, Herbert, my character
Mm-hmm. What?
Jajo go over, he notice fire, he cast extinguish. Just let you know. Take his time out, cause you decide the time it take how long to reach there.
It's gonna take quite some time for you to put the fire out. The
Bazin,
extent of the damage is too much.
Bazin, drag yourself since you
All
are
right.
on myself, and I just stand here to give Bazin the biggest window for him to sneak
You're
inside.
breaking up. I'm not so sure though. I don't know whether you're breaking up or I'm breaking up.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm. I can barely hear half the things going on from my end because I don't know what's going. I think my line is very bad.
including mine
I'm
even.
hearing you guys beats by beats. I'm literally hearing you guys beats by beats.
I actually have to put my table outside of the almost in the living room area to receive the internet.
Uh,
Okay, Aslin, can you repeat what you just said? Because you're breaking up. I don't know what you're breaking up.
Bazine, can you drag your token?
I can, but I've lost where your token is.
I'm here near the here where the red ping is.
Go south
Ah,
and to outside.
there we
So
are.
you have to
Mm-hmm.
Oh
since
wow.
everyone focus on the what, you can easily go out.
Yeah, you can basically like since you are clinging to my character, I just created the biggest distraction for you to waltz inside the trucks. Like inside, you can pick any of the trucks and you can just hide inside of them.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll just jump into this truck.
Huh?
Yeah.
Herb, I hope you read. Yeah. Herb, I hope you read the spell what I cast. The tech.
Her?
Nice.
He's awake. Hold on. I
Yeah.
think
Oh,
he's awake.
yep.
Hello, hello. You
Yeah,
guys can hear me?
yeah, we can hear you. Bazine has basically hidden inside this truck, and I just simply make my way back and assist in turning off the fire.
Okay. Okay, while you're assisting, the others are assisting with the extinguishers and many more. It took you all roughly about almost 1 hour. The fire's gone, of course, but the damage was too much. Now the boss and said, ah, now all this thing is damaged. The Bacta tank is not going to be producing as properly. Now we have to actually delay the transportation.
Misa try his best.
Then he turns to you, Jajo. Thanks for that, Jajo, and the rest of you. Now, Vasil, you see your Qatar friend outside. Then your Qatar friend actually went over. Well, it looks like today's the bad day. We got new joiners, and apparently things been damaged. And why are you here, Vasil?
Oh, I was hoping to request footage from you regarding the. That is a truck, right, Herbert? I don't know what is this called. Is this a truck?
What?
The one that
Which one?
Jajo was fixing early on.
Cargo
This one,
truck.
this one,
No,
this one.
Cargo truck.
it's a plane actually. Yes, of course it's a truck. It looks like a truck. we're we're playing
Okay.
VTT here,
So
Yan.
I was like, yeah, yeah. Sorry. I was just trying to. I'm not trying to assume it. I'm trying to make sure that I'm really, you
It's
know.
a van.
Anyway, I was like, okay, it's a van. Okay, I was like trying to say that, hey, I know this is a little bit out of the blue, but I was hoping that I'm able to get some video footage regarding that truck over there. As I pointed, I assume there's a window and you can see through the window towards this truck, right, Herb?
No, there's no window. There's no window. These are walls actually. The window will look like a
Yeah,
blue.
I'm just
It will
telling
look
you it's
like
a
this
truck.
actually.
I'm just okay. I will just tell him or her. I don't know. I will just tell
It's a
them that
her. Okay.
I wanted. Again, I'm not assuming gender. I'm not assuming
Okay.
gender
All
here.
right. I'm binary, Vasil.
Okay.
What are you
Joke
trying to
aside, joke aside. I'm
say?
just telling him. Okay. Back to Dave. I'm just trying to tell her that I want to request for the civilian footage regarding the truck that was being tampered with because while I left the car that cargo truck was in good condition and now the next day it's no longer in good condition and it was being damaged and everything and I want to see that who could have done it so that people don't people don't assume that I was the one that did it. So in the sense, I was also trying to claim my clear my name that I'm not the one in case someone decide to say that oh you are the last one. So that means you are the one that's like I'm trying to clear my name before someone decide to pinpoint the blame on me.
Okay, roll for persuasion.
So it's like yeah, I'm trying to. Oh no! Oh no!
You can use
Oh
inspiration
no!
for to get advantage.
Oh, oh no!
Okay.
Oh no! No, I
Okay.
can't. Oh well.
It's okay. The DC is
It
five
it
actually.
it was high while it lasted.
The DC is five. Don't worry, because because this Qatar Chirbu trusts you. And then after that, the boss then said, "Ah, Vasil, you were the last to actually leave yesterday. Ah, I want to speak to you personally.
Kuching,
Come, enter
kuching,
the room.
kuching,
Ah, Kuching,
kuching,
Kuching, I want to speak to you personally. Come, enter the room. We
kuching meow
all
meow.
everything that's."
If you don't
Then
remember, my name is called Kuching meow meow.
Crore asked you to enter the room. Crore then said, "Well, with a fire actually outside, we have to delay the transportation. Now I need to send a report to Senator Bill Organa and also the lieutenant that we need to delay the transportation indefinitely. We got no choice. The damage is too extensive. Uh, we need to push this forward. We can't leave today or tomorrow or even the next day after that. But do you know anything that's been happening with the truck? You were the last to actually leave last night, Vasil. And I checked
I
the
know, and
video. We checked the
I
video.
make. No, no, you go first. Sorry, you go first. Sorry,
Okay,
but you go first.
all right. Crow said, "We've checked the video. We saw you leaving. But look at this. Roll for perception.
Bala, 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 bala. Nice.
You saw the video, though. Yes, you saw yourself leaving. 1 hour later of that same video, you saw the screws and the wires being pulled by itself and the screws being unscrewed by itself. You don't see anybody
Like,
there. Roll for
I was,
insight.
I was like, what the in the hell of the hut is that?
Okay, you took a deep breath, Vasil. This is the work of a force user.
I just looked at like squinty at it and I was like, oh, they'll curse those force users. But I only say it in my mind. I didn't say it out loud. And I
Mhm.
just look at boss and I say that I don't suppose you have some paranormal activity happens in your vicinity, right?
Crow looks to you.
Haunting,
Vasil,
haunting the word.
this video is actually misleading, but I heard that Leia Skywalker is around. I want you to bring this footage to Pale Organa and let Leia actually figure this out. With her help, I think we, I think we can actually figure this. But I trust you, Vasil. I trust you in this. But of what happening today, there's really nothing much I could do. Come, Vasil. Come, Chirbu. Everybody line up. The boss actually said, "Everyone line up."
I just stand beside I just stand beside her as usual. I think. I assume I have no idea.
Then you see like Arushi walks over to Aslin and then she whispered to you. Aslin said, "I did a good job, Master."
I just
Oh my god.
simply give her a warm smile. That's all, to indicate, like, she
Roll for charisma saving throw.
charisma saving throw. Okay. Net 20.
Roll 1d4 plus your wisdom divided by 2 rounded down.
Okay. My wisdom is a +2, so it's a 2.
Okay. 4 plus 2 is 6. Divided by 2 is 3. You receive 3 dark side points.
Oh, okay.
And so is Arushi.
I mean, at least
Oh,
by
that is
by
interesting.
preventing the shipment, maybe the spy will get careless. That's how I view it. I mean, nobody got hurt.
Hmm. Yep. Yeah, nobody got hurt.
That's
It's
what
true.
you think. That's what you think.
But can I roll for perception just see I got hurt it or not?
Okay.
Can
We're quite a distance though. Roll perception.
see my luck only I just see got hurt or not.
Hmm.
No, okay, count yourself lucky.
All right. No, you're going to hear it. But Crow looks to everyone. Then he turns to you, Jajo. And then he said, "In light of what just happened today, I guess all of you actually get a day off. So now we need to actually get some people to work on this. This is gonna take a number of days, maybe weeks, and I am unsure. Okay, everybody roll for technology. Okay, only Aslin, Jajo, and Basil Cat because Bazin is inside the truck and he doesn't know anything. So Bazin could be sitting in the truck for weeks and he won't even know anything. So
Mm-hmm.
now roll
Wait,
for
roll for what again?
technology
Tech-
to see how long it will take to repair.
I don't know how long.
Yeah, you don't know how long? Okay. Jajo is unfamiliar with the Bacta technology, but because Vasil Cat has been here for a week, and then Vasil, this is gonna take a week at least. So now
So we
the
have a
deal,
week of day off, is it?
yeah, a week, but you are unhappy. Roll for wisdom saving throw. If you pass,
Oh my god.
you ignore this and accept it as it is. Okay, yeah, you ignore this and accept it as it is. If
Yeah,
you fail, you would get angry and try to find the culprit of who did this because your task is to find Anduin as fast as possible. With this delay, one Vasil, with the destruction of this machine, one is delaying the Bacta transportation and you won't be able to find the rebels. And two,
Mhm.
right now, finding the rebels would have been easier if the Bacta was actually transported and you'll be following, at least this time, with to gain the trust of your boss, Crow, you'll be able to drive the truck this time. To drive it and to be the head, the lead truck driver to bring the convoy.
Mhm.
And you will most likely be stopped at the rebels, and there then you'll be able to talk to them. Because you heard stories that the rebels are not injuring any of the drivers, so they are not hostile. They are not hostile. They are not killers. That's what you notice. But three, who is the force user? There is a force user on Aldron right now. But this force user is preventing the truck from going forward. And then you don't know that Aston is a force user at this very moment. You know Jajo, you trust Jajo in this time. Jajo also trusts you. So now both of you need to actually figure this out. And then
Yeah,
four,
I will. Okay, okay. You finish first. You finish first.
okay.
Then I
And
will
then
give
four,
my.
you could take this opportunity to talk to the ones you want to talk to, which is the Rhodian earlier on, Crazy, and then after that, talking to the others within the apartment section. You could, of course, invite Jajo to the apartment, but you need to bring the footage to Bail Organa and seek out Leia Skywalker. Your first task, your first task right now is look for Leia Skywalker, but that will be later. Crow, then the boss then
Mm-hmm.
speaks out. Everyone, take an early rest. It's gonna take quite some time. And then after that, he speaks out. Jajo, Sirju, Fritsch, and also Sigismund, the four of you, would need to come here, of course, each day to help with the repairs.
Uh,
And
Wait, can I? I'm raising my hand to the boss so I can give him a helpful suggestion.
and they said, yes, new guy.
Perhaps since basically how depending on how many trucks that we have currently filled with BAFTA, how about we take those ahead and just simply tell the client about what happened and that the other half of the shipment will arrive 1 week from now. At least that way the client will, not look badly on us and we're able to fulfill at least some of the order. Not all of it, some of it. That
Roll for
way,
persuasion.
okay.
Nobody's assisting you. Just roll for it.
Mm-hmm. I'll use my what you call it, inspiration.
Then roll again. Not advantage, just roll again.
Oh man.
Even worse. All right.
I failed by one. That's all. I failed by one. Like
Yeah,
all
you
the
failed by
previous.
1 point. That's all. Yeah, but Zin's too far away to help you with his force powers. So
Actually,
Crow instead,
actually, let me see if
new guy,
I.
new guy.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you do?
No, 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 nothing. I felt like I have some sort of thing that basically helps out. And oh, no, nothing. I thought like I have something that affects persuasion and such, but turns out I don't. It affects
Mm.
How about
perception.
I have this spell. It's only used for once a day because it's a feat. It's not a spell lah. It's a feat, so it's once a day. So can
Mhm.
you increase the repair time?
Uh, 1d8 plus your tech casting ability modifier. No, it's not. You're still gonna take a long time for this.
Will
And
take
you're not
long
the
time
only
lah.
one with repair. You're not the only one with repair droid. Actually, this one have. This one also have. Okay. And then after that,
Time lah.
Sigismund is a fighter. Yeah. So they're actually the same class as almost the same class, but lower level than you. That's all.
Because my tech is
And then
okay.
yeah, but Cronin said, "Okay, now take your time. A bit of R&R wouldn't help. Besides, and Cronin walks over to you, Vasil. I guess it's time for you to head over to meet up with Leia Skywalker. Take this opportunity, Kuching Viru," he said. Not everyone actually have the chance to meet up with Leia. You heard the whispers from the back. It's like, hey, Kuching Viru's meeting up with Leia. That's unfair. And then after that, then the Rodian is like, hey, Kuching Biru, bring me with you. I'm Leia's fan. And then after that, our coalition said, Kuching Biru, get her autograph. Then the weak queen said, hey, that's unfair, Kuching Biru. All right,
Well,
okay.
if these calls have been asked for this, it's like,
Okay,
hey,
Vasil
we
Cat,
need
roll
calls.
for wisdom saving throw. If you roll a net one, you are Leia Skywalker fangirl. Okay, you
No.
pass. Nope, you're not. Okay. All right. But then Chirubu said, Kuching Biru, once you're done meeting up with Leia, head back. Then we can actually like have some Qatar cake and more of Qatar coffee, and also and bring a new friend with you. This is the first time I actually saw Gungan. And after then, Chirbu they introduced herself to you, Jajo. My name's Chirbu. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Chabo. Hope we can talk more as we are in the same line of work, technically.
I guess let's go. Then Cronin said, "I'm gonna stay back for tonight and checking on some stuff. There are some footage that I need to check out."
Oh, what?
Yes.
Just a
Yes. More
question,
footage.
Herb. What about my natural 20 on my charisma save?
That charisma save prevents you from getting a higher dark side points.
Ah, okay. Yeah, true.
Yes. The others started to walk away and such. But okay, Aslin,
Mm-hmm.
Bazine doesn't know what's going on. You can let Bazine stay in that Bacta tag for a week, but he still need food and water though. I mean, no, he still need food. But he doesn't need water because he can take the water from the Bacta.
Definitely. As I basically walk with everybody else, I'll just just stand here, pretend I tie my shoe, and simply let him know about the entire situation, and so that he can make his decision of either staying here and for the whole thing, or um wait until nighttime, then just simply sneak away back to us.
All right. Okay.
Oh wait,
All right.
Herb. Question. I need to go to Leah's place immediately now, right?
If you go immediately now, then Aslin, Bazin, Jajo, Sigmund will not be there. Only you.
Okay. Then because earlier on I want to say that, okay, since we have quote unquote early break, or should I say that early uh what was the word called again? We have some R&R. So I'll say that, okay, then this is a good time to catch up with Jajo and what he's still being here, and maybe we can exchange some information. Because so I went to the mini cafeteria and say that, hey Jajo, long time no see.
But before you entered, Sigismund actually had a conversation with you, Jajo. He actually asked, we worked so hard just to reach this level, and now this? Damn, I was actually hoping for combat, Jajo.
Wow.
Then Jajo sit down, then he say, "Come, my nice friend. Yes, you are here also because we expect combat, but what's the old saying? Something like impatient will bring you into trouble. I forget what's the word already.
You know, you notice that his hand is shaking. My hands is shaking for combat. It's been a while, and to kill the rebels, that is the best chance they'll ever get. And getting rid of the rebels this time, then we won't hear Sol Guerrero's name anymore. That's what Sigismund is saying, telling you. Sigismund is a follower, Kuching Biru, and but he's an NPC follower, but he's also bloodthirsty.
Uh, Interesting. May I know what happened to you that you hate him so much? I would like you can share to us. That time Kuching Biru not come in, right?
Yeah, not yet
Yeah,
come
yeah,
in.
yeah.
So he tells you.
I,
Then Sigismund tells you his backstory. Well, my backstory is short because Roach didn't give me a proper backstory. He just told me that I'm
no,
here for battle and combat, and I'm here to kill. So that's how I'm being played right now.
And he take out his crowbar.
Yes, he's actually holding a crowbar. Sigismund is actually holding a crowbar.
wow.
Yes, and his blaster rifle, and also his sniper rifle, which of course is not being carried. He's using his crowbar right now because crowbar is a natural work. It's a workshop item, so it's normal. But
Ooze, ooze.
Sigismund then said, then that's when Kuching Biru walks in, and then Sigismund saw Kuching Biru, and after that, then he said, "I'll be heading back to the apartment." Besides, each and every warehouse worker here is given one. I'll be seeing you there, Jajo.
We will have a meetup later, either tomorrow or later. I will inform everyone.
So I was like, nice conversation here, Jojo. It's been a while since I last saw you. What brings you here, Jojo?
Oh, Miss, I here work as a mechanic. You can see from his face, it's not the direct answer.
Knowing you, Jojo, I don't think this is what you really seek for. Come on, tell me, what are you truly here for? We have been friends for quite a, we have been friends for quite some time. You know you can trust me.
Yeah. What's your name? Blue Kochem. Okay, because Ganga cannot pronounce galactic properly, so out of tune.
I just look around here. I just look around here. Is there? Do I see any thing that look resemble a CCTV
In the
or dining room for
cafeteria,
perception? Yeah, yeah.
DC5 reception.
Okay. DC5 perception. Yeah. Do I
Yeah,
see
you
anything
see it.
that
Yeah,
resemble?
there's CCTVs everywhere, even in the cafeteria.
Okay. I just say that. Oh, come on, Jajo. You should remember my name, Kuching Biru. And I like trying to hint him that do not call me by my real name. Name temporarily.
Okay. Now I have your clear pronunciation of your name. Kuching Piro. Or he's trying to
Mm.
do the tone. After that, he say, yeah, man. Good to see you. How about later after work, we meet up somewhere again? We have maybe something to discuss. He touched his chest, activate the communicator to the coordinator to see what's their response.
Right. You
Yeah,
touch
and
and
I'm
you speak to the
tasked to send.
coordinator.
I'm tasked to send. Oh wait, sorry, sorry.
Okay, you touch the communicator. You heard Leia's voice. Unfortunately, Jajo, after what happened today, the destruction of that Bacta machine, it seems that our progress have to be stopped for quite some time. But and I want to speak to Kuching Biru personally, Jajo. Could you invite her and the others, please, towards the command center?
Then Jajo
And I
said,
believe I believe I trust her. The others, Aslin, Bazin,
"Oh, okay, okay."
Arushi.
That case, then he press this time he tap using Morse code. He will talk to them after he out of this premise.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. You can still talk
Then,
to Basil if you want to.
then he say, "Okay, good Cheng Bero. Let's enjoy our lunch for now. Later tonight, you have any appointment or engagement?"
Can't hear you.
Yes. Sad to say, I have some appointment that I'm being tasked to seek. to send this video footage is that you can see that I just take it. I assume it's a data chip or something like I don't know how, or a VHS tape. I don't know. Fucking VHS tape in the gelatin
it,
era.
it's like a disc. It's like, you know, those like small little disc, those like CD disc. It's like really small. Yeah.
Okay, 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 okay. I was about to say maybe a VHS tape or something. I don't know, but yeah. Anyway, I just like sighed to Jajo and say, yes, unfortunately, I have been tasked to deliver this important evidence, or should I say, important video footage of the truck being the truck that you have been repairing earlier on. Someone have been tampering with it, and Kuro is asking me to seek Leia Oga. Wait, is it still Leia Organa?
No, Leia
Or
Skywalker.
sorry, Leia Skywalker. Sorry, sorry. And seek Leia Skywalker's assistance in this matter. Well, I'm as I just say, oh, I don't suppose I know where to go. So maybe Jaja, would you like to follow me?
Just hit me up, then pass his contact to Kuching Biru. After you done your thing, you contact me, then we can meet up.
All right, sure. Then I just like put it in my contact. I don't know what they use, handphone or communicator or whatever is the thing called.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All
And
right.
and and we will just proceed to nom noms.
Okay, you two proceed to Nom Noms. Okay, meanwhile, Aslin to you. You're at the truck.
Uh,
Harushi is there. Harushi's
I
following you.
I already declared that I will tell Bazid what happened, and I also said
Mm-hmm.
that so he can basically wait for nighttime and then choose to make his way back to us on his own, or just simply stay here and wait until the whole thing is fixed. Otherwise,
All right.
you can
Okay.
basically move to the next scene.
Okay, if we move to the next scene, now I need to actually ask Jajo and Vasil Cat. Okay, after having lunch with Jajo and Vasil Cat, where do you two go? Jajo, what do you want to do? Do you head over to where Aslin is and tell him?
No, I will out once I out of the premise. I contact communicator to everyone. Where is everyone?
Okay,
Once I out of the premise.
all
I
right.
I will follow Jajo, just like like catching up. Since we have an early day off, so might as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, lah, that's at night, ma.
All right. Okay, you have to actually follow Jajo, and then after that, then Jajo, you communicated with Aslin and also Bazin. Then you tell them, well, okay, Jajo, you need to tell me where you're going. Yeah? Are you going to meet Leia? Are you going to meet Bail Organa? Or are you going to straight to the apartment? Where?
Okay, first outside premise is to contact everyone so that we can gather at one spot first, then go back to Leia.
Okay, if you guys going to contact the one spot, then I'm going to drag you all here first before going here.
Because I need to call everyone, what's the status, and gather together. I don't want to left Bizin still in the truck or whatever.
Okay, not here. Not here. Okay. Then you meet up at the launch, as usual. Discuss what actually happened. Together with Bazin, Aslin, and yourself, Jajo. You don't see Tualu, though, of course. Now, after the discussion, okay. Jajo, I'm gonna let you start first with the role play and talking to who? Because right now is Vasil, do you follow Jajo to this scene? If
Yeah, I
yes, I
say
put your
that I
token.
follow.
Okay, then you're there.
But where is this place first? Is this where I'm supposed to meet up with?
Not yet, not yet.
Oh
Not
yeah,
yet.
is it?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, but yes, I am following Jajo. I will trust Jajo with my life, but not anyone else. So if Jajo say come here, then I will trust him and come here.
Yeah, you two worked together before. Just that.
Okay. So as we come here, then Jajo, as after Vaseline come in, Jajo turn to everyone. Okay, everyone. This is one of the contact person that Leia provided. Kuching Biru. And Kuching Biru, these are the, how we say, member who are trying to get information from this logistic company, from the
Ah,
warehouse.
oh, so it's like I noticed that that new guy that was like couldn't fix the treadmill, not the treadmill, whatever that thing called, I can't remember. I was like,
Conveyor
oh,
belt.
Conveyor,
you, conveyor belt,
conveyor.
yes, like you, and you. It's like when I'm pointing at Arushi. Oh, I didn't know you guys work together. It's like, suspicious. There's especially eyeing at Aslin. It's like, and then it's like,
Aslin, Aslin never introduced himself yet, as but you
yeah,
need to meet up with Leia.
yep. Well, I don't exactly care about them because there's like, okay, they have their mission, I have my mission, but my mission is will be prioritized over theirs. Whatever their mission has lah,
Okay,
but
that's
I'll
okay.
I'll prioritize my mission over theirs lah in that sense.
Mm-hmm. Can't hear Alan. I hear
Hello, hello,
echo though.
hello, hello,
Yeah,
hello.
yeah.
That's okay. And then during a conversation, uh, Mr. Supervisor would like to meet you later. When would you be available to Kuching Biru?
You don't have to
Sorry, what
call
did
her
you say?
Kuching Biru now. You can use her real
Yeah,
name.
because you can just call me by real name because now we are not. That name was a disguise so that nobody will find out that I am a
A
sort of
spy.
a
No, no, he still keep Kuching Biru
Ipewa.
because he will still keep Kuching Biru. In that later, he lost the habit.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, sure, whatever, I guess. So, sorry, what was your question again?
When will you be available? As our supervisor would like to meet you.
Well, I'm since that we have been laid off temporarily because of some explosion. I suppose we can go whenever you are ready. I guess whoever this person is, I suppose.
Tonight available?
I still have to look for Leia Skywalker. So maybe after that, I suppose.
Then he softly spoke. That's my supervisor.
It's like, oh, that makes it even perfect. Then I guess then yeah, we can go tonight.
I thought you have a CCTV.
Yeah,
The CCTV. I thought the CCTV you need to check also tonight.
you have to provide her, ma.
Oh, it's in your hand already lah.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
already in my hand. I just need to pass that evidence or whatever that thing called to directly to her and let her be the one to judge what to do with it, ma.
Hmm.
That was the what, right, Herbert?
Yes. Yes. Correct.
Okay, then
That's
we have our next step. Then he turned back to Aislinn, Bazin, everyone. So far, how about you guys? Notice anything? And he also explained later he also going to take the how to say kucing biru to Leah also.
Well, I befriended a worker, so I'll see if I can meet up with him later on so we can chat about some things. I don't know if he is the spy or not, but I'll just have to befriend the person even further.
Then Jajo face to Bazin. Bazin, I know you have the hardest work as you need to keep yourself hidden. But so far, how much have you noticed or found out anything? Jajo to Bazin.
Basin, Basin,
Bazine. Are you there?
Actually, it's Bazin.
Basin, Izard,
It's BA or
Basin, Bazine. I don't know.
I-
Potato, tomato.
Izard, are you there? Okay, skip for now.
Yeah. So
okay,
skip.
skip.
I'm
Never mind. And then he say, then towards Segimus, Miss Segimus, Segiman, I know you are in
Six.
the high. How to pronounce his name?
Sigismund. Sigismund. You can click on this token actually, and you can see the name.
Nope, cannot. Never mind. Then
Sigismund.
he faced Segismund. I know you originally in a high spirit, but something happened and we had to change our plan. I do not know why that thing exploded. and it really screw a lot of things.
Sigismund said, yeah, that actually prevents me from killing
Yes,
more
that
rebels.
really screwed everything up.
Yeah.
Violence should be the last thing that we seek because these rebels are just misguided people. We should put them on the negotiation table. Maybe we can reach a compromise. I mean, the Clone
Yeah,
Wars
but
ended a long time ago, so I just need to know why are they doing this.
Roll for
yeah, are
persuasion,
you
Aslin.
Hmm.
no, Jaju face you are very sarcastically say, yeah, by chopping their hand, right?
By chopping what now?
Okay. Arushi then said that vi- violence and is the way, as I see it, Master. Not to say that we Jedi should. I mean, sorry.
No,
Okay, not,
violence is not the way. I'm still gonna talk to them when I get to meet Saul Guerrera.
but that's not what I heard,
Okay, I'm sorry to
Master.
burst your
Arushi said.
bubbles here, Mister. I'm sorry to burst your bubble here, Mister. Whatever your name is, because you apparently didn't introduce yourself. But the thing is that if persuasion and negotiation works, we are not fighting this war here. You know that if persuasion works, we don't need politicians. If persuasion works, we don't need the police. If persuasion works, we don't even need to fight the fucking empire. I don't. I can see that you are still a very optimistic and clearly a very childish person to think that the negotiation could work.
Empire? What empire? This is the Republic.
Arushi said, well, that's not how I heard from it, Master. The way how you treated the Sith prisoner, the way how you dealt with him,
Yeah, I needed to neutralize him, but not killing him. He's alive.
neutralizing,
He is in
but
custody, and
cutting off their limbs is not the way, Master. But
I know.
I follow your
I'm
message.
sorry.
I
What do
follow
you mean
your
by
command.
cutting off limbs? Sorry, Jajo,
But
could you explain to me what do you mean
uh,
by cutting off someone's
actually,
limbs?
actually, you should roll for not because of the limbs, but you should be following for insight. On Aslin, Bazine, this young creature, this small little creature sitting on the pedestal, and also Arushi. Okay, not high enough, so you don't know they're Jedi's yet until you meet Leia or Ghana.
Yeah, that's why I say. That's why I say. Is like, what do you mean by he just cut off someone's limbs? Because it's like it just makes me more alert of them rather than instead of me trying to trust them. Now it makes me more alert to them. So it's like it makes. I'm not saying that they are Jedi's. I never say that. I'm just saying that. Wait, what do you mean by you just cut off someone's limbs?
Oh,
It could literally mean just blunt weapon and
we encountered.
it could just mean that we what it could no no let me talk first. It could just mean that he treat his prisoners very badly, and I do not want to be in that position if it comes to that, because I trust Jajo but doesn't mean I trust the other people, and
Well,
if that's what happened.
it's up to Jajo to explain
Yeah,
this.
that's why I'm asking
Okay.
Jajo. That's why I'm asking Jajo. Cannot hear.
Test, can hear?
Hmm.
Test, okay. Then you see Jaju cross his arm, then say, this is a sensitive subject. We will talk to you when nearly my supervisor place there. Bear for now. I know it's hard, but bear for now.
Well, let's hope that we can get this done and I can find my friend. This is getting more and more out of hand.
Okay, then he clap his hand. Chap. We spread out. Later we return back at our what's the word? Our RTB. We will later RTB back to base.
Okay. So after this, you all actually head straight towards the command center and you met up with Leia. Okay. Then Leia was actually waiting in the room and the rest of you are there. You only see her and the others. But Facile, you saw another, a cell calf. A cell calf is what the aliens on one of the planets, of course. So we're not going to go into full details regarding that until Viscount comes back next week. And then you pass the information to Leia Skywalker, Jedi Knight Leia Skywalker. This is the first time that you actually saw her face to face in person, Vasil. You know Leia as a hero. a hero of many skirmishes against the separatist movements, also known as the Rebel Alliance. Leia then said, "Thank you for this information, Vasil." Then she puts it inside the terminal, and you can see the footage here on the screen. And the rest of you notice that there's a truck within the warehouse. Jajo, Aslin, Arushi, Bazin, and even Sixman actually saw this. And then you saw the footage of the truck. You saw the wires being pulled. Then you saw the screws of the tires actually being disconnected. But the tires were still intact. The tires would not move, only the screws. And after a while, then the footage ended. Then everything stops. To Aslin and Bazin, okay, both of you can actually roll for insight, okay, very low. And Jajo will roll for insight.
Hold on. Inside, inside. 17.
All right. Okay, Jajo, you pass the DC 15. Aslin passed DC 10. Okay, and then, okay, but still you don't have to roll for insight because you know this is actually done by a force user. All right, Jajo and Aslin, both of you know that this is actually done by somebody that's actually quite adept in using the force. But you didn't see the person that was doing this, meaning that there is somebody working together with you in the warehouse, which is a force user,
Mm.
or worse yet, Aslin, a Sith.
Uh, can I put a filter on the video to see, like an infrared filter to that detects body heat to see where is the person is doing it? Because as a Jedi, I know Jedi powers have a range limit, and they have to be within close proximity to do it. They can't do it from, like, like from one building to the next. It's virtually impossible. Even the
The
strongest,
video only
yeah.
showed the truck, so meaning the person was actually standing where he could not be seen
Oh, blind spot.
from the
Oh, okay.
video.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes, a blind spot, meaning that he's there. He or she is there,
Mm,
really close,
mm.
yeah, within range.
Oh, okay. It just at the
It,
blind spot of the camera. Oh, okay. Okay. Judging from the people I had met when the boss was announcing the day off and whatnot, can I would say, meditate on that moment just so I can detect who was a bit happy that the whole thing got delayed even further.
okay,
I mean, I know it
so
will be virtually impossible to do a roll now. That's why, like, I want to take a 20 and meditate on that particular moment to see who was relieved that was, that the whole thing happened even much more than they did.
because you did not interact with everybody in the warehouse,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to actually roll for your wisdom saving throw with disadvantage, and you need a net 20.
Okay.
Get
Vert.
a 20/20 if you can.
Eh, I mean, as
Well, you
expected.
did get 20. You did get a 20, but not a 20
Yeah,
after that.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. Not another 20. I'm just happy it's a 4, not, a net 1.
Because you didn't interact with everybody there.
Mm-hmm.
You were only confined to one small location.
Mm-hmm.
There were a number of people there, just that did not talk to them. Hey, to you right now using your insight, it could be Vasil Cat that was actually doing it. You noticed the video, she was there. Then 1 hour later, then this happened. Maybe she actually hit at the blind spot of the camera, used the force, pulled it out. It could be her. But Leia actually looked at the video, and
Mm-hmm.
then after that, then said she closed her eyes and tried to sense if Vasil have any force abilities, like even one. Then Leia then said, "I'm sorry, Vasil. I was just trying to prove my point." She looks at you. "But I know you did not do this.
I'm just like tilting my head as like whatever. What are you trying to do? I'm a bit of a loss here.
Your teacher," she speaks out to you. "Her name is Chencho Opame. Am I correct?"
Ah, well, she was nice, but I'm not a fan of. Sorry, I'm not exactly a fan of the Jedi's, nor the Sith. Sorry, not offending anyone here who is one of those. I just prefer the life of Mandalorian. Out of the world, out of the wilderness, doing what I want, getting paid what I was made to pay. No laws, no nothing should bound me. But hey, if you always require my help, I'm always there. As long as credits on the table.
Leia then continued, a pity
But
though.
yes.
Chenchio Opame actually
Mm-hmm.
spoke highly of you, she said. Chenchio spoke highly of you, Vasil. She said that you have skills. She said that you may have potential. May. I'm saying may, not to say you have. She points a finger at you. It's like she's actually
I
looking down
I
at you, actually, Vasil. Leia actually looked down on you, and at first you can feel that roll for insight.
well, I don't exactly care. Again, my character is not exactly care.
That's
If
why
you
that's
require
why
my
it's
help, I
DC
will do.
five. That's why it's DC five.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can feel the sarcasm coming out from Leia, and she said, "But
Mm-hmm.
I do need your help."
And command is all you need. General. She's general, right? Fuck, I can't remember.
No, no,
What was her
not
title?
general. The war haven't started yet, so it's supposed to start at season two, depending on your actions,
Mm-hmm.
and then after that,
Okay.
then no general yet. So none of you are generals yet.
Okay.
So
So request is all you need, Leia Skywalker, Madam Leia Skywalker. If that's what you
mad,
need
she
from me,
laughed,
and that's what I will
madam.
do.
Just
I don't know
Leia
what's
is
her
enough.
title. I don't know. I don't know what's her
Just
title. Okay,
Leia.
I'm trying to put it right here. Okay, Leia.
He said, just Leia. She just smiled. She looked at you. She just smiled. Just Leia, Vasil. You don't have to call me all these titles. Just Leia. Besides, I don't want to live under my father's shadow for a very long time. I got my own name to do. Maybe if it was Luke, it was different. Then you heard the name Luke Skywalker. Yeah, you haven't seen Luke even. He's mostly just very busy. Then after that, then Leia said, I want you to actually assist Jajo, Aslin, Arushi, Bazine, and the others on the ship. I would stay here on Alderaan to actually figure other things out. But I heard what happened in the factory. I heard what happened in the warehouse. And it seems that the Bacta transportation shipment will be delayed for a week. And that is obviously huge trouble. We won't be able to figure out who is the spy that's working in the warehouse. And this footage proved my suspicion, she said.
I have. Well, I spoke up to her. So well, I have a lead, but I'm not quite sure. Is it what I need more investigation regarding it, but. Just so you know, I'm not here for your thing as well. I have my own mission, and I will prioritize my mission over this. But I will still assist Jajo.
Then she said, before you continue, then she said 5,000 credits. Then you stop. Roll for
Okay,
wisdom
done
saving
deal.
throw.
Okay, done
All
deal.
right, okay.
Okay, done deal.
5,000 credits. Then you're okay, done deal. Pop, like, right. You shook her hand immediately. Then she said, Jajo
Wait,
Tualu.
how much is 5,000 credit? Is it like a lot, or is it like I
It,
can negotiate for more?
you can roll for persuasion to negotiate for more. DC 20.
Okay, just for the laws and giggles, just for the laws and giggle persuasion,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Oh, that one. Nah, nah, it's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, it is a law and giggle anyway. Yes. Then
Yeah,
Leyen
yeah.
said, you drive a hard bargain, Versil, but 5,000 credit is what I can give you at this very moment.
And 5,000 credit is what I will accept.
Yes. Besides, Jajo is helping the New Galactic Republic. And I heard stories that both of you are good friends. But I want
Yes.
you to work together with Aslin. Aslin and Arushi are both Jedi's with the Jedi Council, Leia said.
Uh, you can
And
Herbert, you can see that Vasil has a very you not to say you face, like a very I'm judging you face because after what he heard. So I assume what I heard was correct from earlier conversation, that he cut off someone's hand, and I assume that by cutting off he used a lightsaber to cut off someone's hand. Because now that
yes.
they are known as Jedi, so I would assume that whatever weapon they use is a lightsaber. And he
Mhm.
when he heard and when she heard that he Aslan was the one that cut off someone's hand as a Jedi. I was like, I have a very, I'm second guessing, and I was like, I hope my life is on the line, and I hope he doesn't do that shit to me. Shit
Yep.
goes
And
wrong.
then after that, then Leia then pointed to Bazine and said, Bazine is also a Jedi. You look at this small little creature that is way below your knees, even very small. How is this creature able to wield a lightsaber? But you're unsure. Then after that, and Leia then said, the Twi'lek over there, Arushi, she is Aslin's Padawan, or Padawan in training, of course. And Arushi is like, I'll be a strong Jedi, perhaps even stronger than Aslin one day, Master Leia. And then Leia then said, I'm sure you will, Arushi. I'm sure you will. And then,
Mm.
okay, Arushi have dark side points, Aslin have dark side points. And then after that, Leia then said, and the soldier over there is Sigismund. Sigismund salutes you, Vasil. My life is yours, Commander Vasil. I will protect you.
I'm sorry. What? I'm sorry. What?
The young
I'm sorry.
soldier
What now?
behind you just salutes you. It's like, and that say, my life is yours, Commander Vasil. I will assist you in any combat
No, no,
situation.
no, 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 no. Your life is yours. I will not take responsibility for your life. If you go out and die, it's not my problem. But we can work something out. But I will not take responsibility if you go out to die. Okay, I do not do that.
Roll persuasion
I
on
do not.
Sigismund.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, because these NPCs have emotions too, you know.
Oh, that
Oh,
20. Wow, nice.
then after that he smiled. Very well, Commander. Whatever you say, I'll listen. If you ask me to run to cover, I'll run to cover. Okay, put this on your note. Okay, Sigismund
Mm-hmm.
approves.
Humans approve. Wow. Okay. Okay, Ken.
Now, Jajo say
So
something.
it's like what help? I have a temporarily lackey. Is it not lackey like a helper? Is it
A hireling.
hireling? Okay, okay, hireling.
Mhm.
Okay, Sigismund is my hireling. Okay, Ken.
Yeah, Sigismund approve. Okay, Jajo, now it's your turn.
Okay, then Jajo come forward. Miss Tasha not talk about what are the silly things for now. Back to subject. What's our next step of action? Because unexpected delay, I don't know how it happened. We can get more info and we also can start our how to say reverse ambush, like hiding in the truck or whatever, which I haven't thought of it yet.
Maybe the
Hmm.
spy will get careless, and using this delay, we get to find out who is it, since all we have to do just talk to everybody at the in the factory. And
Tell us. You mean more option?
yeah, we get more options. I mean, at least if we can find a
Well,
way to communicate with the rebels through the spy, we can get them to the negotiation table and end this as peacefully as possible, since they never killed anybody. So it's a good point. We can negotiate with them to end this whole thing as peacefully as possible, then the task is virtually done. I don't think these rebels are doing it because they want to, since they never harmed anybody, which begs the question, what are they doing with all of these bata that they steal? They're not obviously reselling it, so are they suffering from a disease? Are they injured? Do they need help? If they need help, then we gotta help them. It's our
That's where
responsibility.
that's where that's where Leia suddenly jumps in. And that's where I want you, Aslin, to work together with Arush, to work together with Vasil Cat. And Jajo, you have already earned the trust of the people, and so is Vasil. But Vasil, you need to ensure that Aslin, Bazin, and Arushi living in the apartment gets to have the opportunity to talk to the others. If there is a force user
well,
among your, if then she continue again, if there is a force user among those people that you know, Vasil, then Aslin's job is to work with you to find out who it is. Are you able to do that, Vasil?
uh, I will do my best, Leah. But I have to say something as a disclaimer. I can help them, but it's up to them whether they can help themselves to be able to convince the other people. Because my reputation among them may be quite. I'm not saying anything that's what I'm just saying that my relationship with the other workers may be good, but if they can't convince themselves to be, to be convincing enough to be a good workers in there, I no amount of my reputation will be able to help them. So that's, I'm just saying as a disclaimer that I can assist them, but if they can't help themselves to convince themselves as a good useful workers, it is not in my job scope to,
And
to do
then
that. I'm just put
then
other disclaimer in.
Leia heard what you said, Vasil. Then she looks to Aslin. Aslin, I trust that you'll be able to work with this properly with Vasil. As a Jedi,
Mm,
are you
I'll
able to?
I'll follow her instructions as long as they're clear, easy to follow. Then I'll do as she tells and deems it to be appropriate. I mean, she's been working
And
at
then,
this place long before any of us has even arrived on this planet, so her instructions take precedence over anything.
okay. And after that, then she turns to look at Arushi. Arushi, is there something wrong, young Padawan? You sense something is wrong, Aslin.
Mhm.
Arushi's face seems to be, she seems to be ridden with guilt. Roll for charisma saving throw,
Okay.
Aslin. Then Leia asks Arushi again. You failed the pass. Arushi then come out. Master Skywalker, I need to tell you something. It's I was the one that destroyed the machine in the factory, in the warehouse.
Can I
And Leia Skywalker,
You see,
can I interject what she said
yeah, you
there?
can.
Uh, Senator, I'll take full
I'm sorry,
responsibility
what?
on. I'll take
Wait, wait,
I'll take full responsibility on that. I did ask her to cause a distraction, a simple distraction, but the destruction of the machine was ultimately unintentional. I'll take full responsibility for what my young Padawan did, and I'm willing to bear the responsibility and appropriate punishment upon finishing with this mission.
Oh, well.
Leia then turns to you, Aslin. Why, Aslin? You should have
Oh,
given your
wow.
Padawan
First,
proper
first
instructions.
chopping off someone's hand
Then
and now this.
Arushi
Oh
then
my
said,
god, I
I
don't
I
know what.
didn't know what I didn't know what to do, Master Skywalker. Master Aslin told me to do what to actually do things like what I should do. So my first intention was to destroy the machine. And then she turns to you, Jajo. I'm sorry, Jajo. Then she bows her head to you. And Jajo just stood
Jajo,
quiet.
Jajo then let us stand straight. He just say, Misa can understand misinformation, but this really I pick at Leah. This really compromise our work. He's not angry
Leia
now because
Leia
he
said
very fist pump.
Leia then said, I wouldn't write this report to Master Yoda, Aslin, and Master Anakin of your actions. And as a Padawan, Aslin, I'm deeply disappointed of your actions. You should really tell your Padawan what needs to do, and because of what you did, our actions are going to be delayed even further, a week. I heard, judging from this report that I got, and if we were to find who this culprit is, you need to work extra double time, Aslin, because our main intention, your main intention, was to actually bring the Bacta into the truck, which you said and you requested from Bail Organa to give you six transport trucks and a Bacta to bring. And now we don't have a truck and we don't have a number of Bactas to actually send over. So your plans have been destroyed, perhaps even by yourself, Aslin. And you need to actually show and to guide your Padawan in the ways that you should. Uh, and then Leia Skywalker and actually got up, and then I would need to actually speak to the council in regards to this, the delays and everything. The more we delay, the more the Sith will get stronger by the
Permission
minute.
to speak, Leah.
And then
Permission to speak,
Vasil,
Leah.
then she looks at you, Vasil. Then they say, "Go ahead."
Uh, as much as what Azlin and his Padawan did, he did propose a good idea where he proposed an idea to allow the partial Batha to be transported for the meantime, while the others are being repaired. So I assume that well, as much as I hate to say this, I assume that warrants some forgiveness for his misguided Padawan's action.
Okay, roll for persuasion, Vasil. DC not so high, but just roll for it.
Wait, opening. Hold on. My roll 20 is a bit lagging. Persuasion, persuasion, persuasion.
What the heck?
Nice, nice,
And there's no modifier even. Wow. Okay. All right. Then Leia
nice.
then said, "Huh, what you said is true, Vasil. And I believe what Chenshio Opame said about you. At first, I was skeptical when she said that you're the best. I think that if you only you were in the order, Vasil, you would have made a great Jedi. But I do not want to pressure you anymore. I would not ask you to join. But I want you to actually lead Aslin. I want you to lead this mission particularly, Vasil. And then Leia Skywalker then looks at Aslin and then looks at Arushi. Aslin, Arushi. As Vasil is known and well known to the people of this planet and also to the townspeople and also those that are working with her, I want the both of you to actually listen to her orders and follow her commands. Are you able to do that, Aslin? Arushi. Arushi looks at Aslin and waiting for Aslin's answer.
Hmm. With confidence, he basically says, "Absolutely, Senator. Since she has prior knowledge to this facility, I will defer to
She
her
she
judgment."
laughed. Leia laughed. Senator? I'm no senator. I'm just a Jedi. You must have
Then
mistook me for some other Leia.
no, then Jaja to go next to him. That's my uncle.
Wait, isn't it? Wait, player talk. Isn't it by default Jedi's are automatically granted
No,
honorary
they're not.
No,
senatorial
that was after
position?
Clone War.
No, they're
Oh,
not.
okay.
They're not. They're
Oh,
not.
okay. Oh, okay. Yeah,
Never.
yeah, yeah.
Never have been.
Oh,
Never
okay.
have been.
Hmm.
But
No,
then
they
after that, Leia,
Clone War, then
then
they have a rank of general to support the clone to lead. That's all. Lead only. That's all.
Oh, okay. I thought they
Not
are
any
automatically
well, not
senators.
politics.
Sigismund, they walks over to Vasil. Very well, Commander. Do I get to kill anybody?
No. You sit down. Good dog. Sit down. Good dog.
He sit down back again. But after that, then Leia that turns to everyone and turns to you, Vasil. Vasil, I see great things as the things move forward. But as you said currently to me, at this very moment, you're just a supporting character. But until season two start, then maybe you could actually lead more as a perhaps as a main character. And she started laughing. And but then again, then she said, as the time move forward, you need to actually tell and gain the trust of the people at the apartment. Leia then said, Jajo, I want you to actually quicken the repairs of the machine. And then she turns again to Tualu. Tualu, I want you to assist Jajo and possible if even Vissel Cat. And Vissel, hopefully you'll be able to find this culprit and be able to find this force user. And I hope for your sake it's not a Sith. But
Jajo respond. Easily done. I just need two items. With spare parts and blueprint. How it was fixed.
they will be provided by Bail Organa. I can assure you that, Jajo. But again, I need to say something though before we proceed further. As you all turn to Leia, and then she said, to be continued.